Okay, let's try this again. And the first person that comes in here, can you please tell me that you can hear me? I did not realize, but my little pumpkinator had her headphones connected. I was like, what's wrong? So, welcome back in. This is take two. Yay, you can hear me. Oh, hey, girl, I have been thinking about you. I just want to know, how are you doing? Are you doing all right? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up. I wanted to follow up with you today. I've been running. How many of you are just running from one task to another, knowing that it's kind of helping keeping you in balance, right? in some weird way. So, oh my gosh, we have this beautiful new energy that we're entering into. We've got the animal wisdom of the narwhal. So we're going to do an activation of the narwhal. We're going to talk about the narwhal. Yes, Susan's here. Good things are worth waiting for. That is so true. Doing good today. Okay, I am so grateful. Yay. All right. So yeah, there's this really hold on, my dog wants to leave. All right. So first of all, thank you for being flexible. Well, I mean, of course, I usually go live every single week, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. That is usually when I go live. But I had a little hiccup today. Many of you know I own a food truck. I own a Greek food truck called the Olive Branch, and we have the most amazing food. And my husband is getting surgery next week. He's doing fine, but he's about to be immobilized. He's recovering from another surgery, doing another. My son, we're here in the Midwest, and we've got a lot of smoke in the air from the fires in Canada. So we just want to send some blessings to all who are being affected. My son's having some lung capacity issues, hanging in there, but having a rough time. And so that means I'm pulling some extra hours, okay, which is fine. So you got me in my food truck, get up. Good thing you can't smell me. I smell like a gyro. We serve all Greek food. So, as you're going to get familiar with, because the angels have actually given me an insight to go live with an oracle using the food from my truck, which I think is hilarious. Okay. So let's get to it. We're going to start with a collective message. I do not have a channeled message yet because that's going to be shared on another oracle. So we're already finding out a part two is coming in this week. We just went through this beautiful, longer than normal new moon activation in Gemini. We've got Saturn in retrograde. We've got lots of different things that are happening, and lots of different information has come to the top. But I have a sense that many of you beautiful light workers out there are tuning in to lots of different things that you haven't tuned into before. So I'm going to definitely tell you that we have been in the water. We're in the emotional body, if you will. And many of you are water guardians, believe it or not. And so this is a really beautiful time for you to, there's more to come on that, but but to go down deep and to alchemize and to come up and to show others how they can do the same. Okay, so we've been in the water with the porpoise last week. We're still in the water with the narwhal. But what's very interesting about this particular beautiful marine animal is they are literally called the unicorn of the sea. They did give the legend of the unicorn, and I just tapped in and asked the angels, "Is their horn magic?" And they told me, "Yes, it is." So they have their horn is not out of their head. It's actually their left canine tooth. And with the left hand side, we're seeing this activation to the divine feminine. Of course, we know in later May, we've we've received the fact that there's been this collective divine feminine healing. And it doesn't mean that we're not still going through the process, okay? But at the same point in time, we can definitely tell that something has changed. There's been a change, okay? So we were ending one thing, and now we're really getting into this new beginning. And you're going to see that coming in today's oracle, no matter which pile you chose. You can have multiple piles. At first, I thought you could only have one, but you can have multiple piles, okay, if they resonate. I always recommend that you use a pendulum, Okay, just to kind of confirm, go with your gut, start to see how you feel when you look at different things to know which oracle's for you. Of course, give me a like as you come in. What's really unique about this particular animal, though, is they live in the Arctic usually. They go to the Arctic in the summer, especially in the summer, and most whales, they are under the huge genre of the whale family. And then we come back down and we have dolphins, right? We have porpoises, we have um we have the narwhals, and we're putting them together with the beluga whale. So this is also coming in tonight's oracle, and it's really magical. I'll be sharing more about that as we go through the oracle. But what's really surprising about the narwhal, if you get a second to watch a video, I definitely recommend that you check it out, because this marine mammal goes to depths that no other whales go to. And they do this up to 15 times a day. They literally use their special sonar, their gift, okay, to swim underneath long periods of ice. And of course, they must come up to go in a blowhole. And in fact, it is sad to say, but most of the reasons that there are losses in the community of the narwhal is due to suffocation, as they cannot get up through the ice. So that is not going to set the tone here, but it's just interesting about the animal. Okay. So we are like really deep diving. Okay. We're taking some deep dives, and frequency once again is coming in. And in fact, we've got a message right before in between here. Frequency is what determines a vibration. Vibration does not determine frequency, but frequency does determine vibration. We're going to be rolling the dice for every pile today. We've got some angel numbers coming forward. We got some channeled messages. It's going to be a very cool oracle. We do not have a channeled message because part 2 is coming. But there every are you resonating with like something? It's like almost like this sereneness. It's like in a way there's this holding pattern, but at the same point in time there's a knowing that everything has just changed. Okay. I love that the narwhal, as we are talking, their horn is not on their head, it's out of their left canine tooth. Okay. And it is something that grows throughout their life. They can get as long as 10 feet. Okay. And they grow in a counterclockwise spiral. So, as I would say, lefty loosey, right? Is so it's like the energy comes down. And what I'm getting from that is mostly it's the narwhal males that grow this tusk. It is not uncommon. About 15% of the female population are able to grow this tusk as well. There is even a documented case of a woman having a woman narwhal having 2 tusks, and it is known that males can have 2 tusks. So it's just very unusual, and just like it's not like other tusks, it's filled with lots of nerve fibers, and like I told you, the angels told me it's literally magic. So what happens is they're going through the water. If there's frequencies that are coming towards them, they can actually switch the direction. So, in many ways, so can you. What's really important to understand about this community, okay, because there's a community to this beautiful oracle today, is these pods usually hang out in small numbers, but this time of year they come together in the thousands, and there's this coming together of all these energies supporting one another. And many of you are not even aware, but pay attention. I literally have been hearing some frequencies, like literally in my left ear. So pay attention to things coming through your left. Also, pay attention through your right, but I will tell you your left is your feminine. So, really pay attention to how you're feeling if you're getting messages on the right hand side. Just kind of something to note. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into this. We're going to talk a little bit about the narwhal as we go. I'd like to start with the activation. So, Why are we doing? I'm going to be doing the activation. I've been doing it, but it's the angels are telling me that not everybody has the frequency match to actually invoke their own Norwal. And this Norwal is it's shamanistic in nature, animal wisdom. They come to be with you to help you maneuver through the energy. So, because many of you are on the Ascended Master Path, I'm getting yeses. I'm just holding my pendulum because I'm just ready to start. And they're telling me yes. And it's like you're blinded, okay? But this is all to assist you to listen to your own intuition and to really face challenges head on. And so you've been led here by your archangels and your guides so that you can have some assistance, okay? Of course, you're never alone, but we're going to one up it a little bit more. The animal and wisdom has been coming in for years. And as a cosmic shaman myself, of many ways, I use the power of the all, the animal wisdom, of course. The crystals and the plants is what we use to journey. But the animals definitely want to be with you this week. And this week it's the narwhal. Okay. And for some of you, the beluga. Okay, which is very, yes, you betcha. So this week, I was getting a message that the frequency is pretty high in the 200s. Okay, that doesn't mean that many of you are not there. This is actually a question you can take to your angels and to your guides. Like, what frequency are you putting out into the universe? And what does that mean? Okay, because basically, what it means is whatever frequency you're setting out is the type of experience that's going to come back to you. It's like a boomerang. You throw it out there and it sends a signal all throughout the universe and brings that vibration to you, okay? So this is why it's so powerful, right? We want to change those experiences, especially those who have had some really not so fun experiences for a long time. And that's been happening for many. Okay. It's been quite the rocky road. So, but at the same point in time, as I say that, the angels want to let you know, I'm getting a message right now that everything serves purpose, and to not lose faith and to hold on even stronger, especially for those who have gone through much. You're about to be very blessed. Your archangels have brought you here for purpose. And so let's go ahead and start with an activation of your Norwal. It is very simple to do. I would like to take a moment. It is my purest intention, archangels of the highest light. Um, Hold on a second. I can tap in tonight. Yeah, I'm going to be tapping into the energy on all piles and be doing some energy reading. Um, I've got this all like set up and violet flamed and all that jazz. Okay, for you guys and for my. I always preserve the energies as much as I can. Okay, and I encourage you to do the same. Okay, you should never, you should always trust your guidance if you need to like get yourself centered. Okay, so if you're not feeling it now, okay, definitely just come back and do that. But we are going to take a moment to go ahead and invoke your Norwal. So it's my purest intention, archangels of the highest light, to invoke the Norwal for all who have found their way here today, for the highest good on all timelines, all dimensions, all realities, for the highest good of all who have found their way here, and the highest good of the all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to the Norwal for coming forward this week. Thank you for teaching us this beautiful wisdom. And thank you so much for being our ally as we maneuver through the energy, which doesn't seem to have any dull moments. We thank you. And we look forward to the lessons that will be learned. And so it is, so be it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So have we gone ahead and done so? Have we been successful, angels? And we have. And so it is, so be it. Okay. And, as soon as you do this activation, which is just really quick, right? Kind of settle in. Are you getting any messages? Are you receiving something? Are you feeling something in your body? These are all the different ways that the energies communicate with you. Okay. And especially those who feel that they are water guardians, feel that you are meant to learn through the emotional challenges that life has to offer, I encourage you to really pay attention to where you're feeling it, okay? Because this can help you learn how your angels and guides are communicating with you. All right. Are we ready to go ahead and move into the oracle for today? Actually, hold on a second. We're getting some comments. Water guardian for sure. Yes, Susan is saying she's a water guardian. The angels are saying you are. Yes, they are. They are definitely agreeing with you, Susan. So know that we are kind of it's kind of our turn right now. And then there are those of the fire guardian. So just as much the water is going to affect you, and in fact, in a lot of ways, this is coming up in today's oracle. Because water puts out fire, and fire makes water evaporate. So it's like in lots of different ways, this energy is working through us and throughout us in many different facets, right? So at the same point in time, there is a knowing that you fire guardians are next. Yes, it's like we've gone into the water first, but we're moving into the fire, and this is the mass, and this makes sense to me because the emotions are more tied into the divine feminine, who is the receiver. And then the masculine is more of the solar energy, the fire energy, if you will. And there's many different types of fires, okay? And so that is what we're really moving into for the rest of the year, okay, to be honest. So, yeah, which can feel like a quest for many of you water guardians, okay? And vice versa. So this is just like a little understanding. Thank you, angels. This is what you wanted to share. Yes, they wanted to share this. Is there anything else that you would like me to share on this collective message? There is one more thing, and it's an angel number, correct? Okay, so just kind of like sitting here talking to my angels. We do have a collective angel number coming in to set the tone today. It is angel number 111. Are you seeing it? It has a special message for us today, and this is the message that wants to be shared. I like to use sacred scribes, and there's many different messages. And what I like to do, this is just a little teaching moment. I like to take my pendulum, or you can take your knowings, you can feel into it. But I like to I just go over it, and I'm like, is this for us? Is this for us? Is this for us? And this is what they wanted to share tonight. Okay. So we have angel number 111 that signifies that an energetic gateway has opened up for you. And this will rapidly manifest into your thoughts into realities. Okay, so take notes. There's a special message here. When you recognize an angel number 111 sequence appearing to you frequently, take note of your thoughts at the time that they occur. When a series of 111s appear, monitor your thoughts carefully and be sure not to only think about what you really want. Let me be clear, and be sure to not only think about what it is you really want, not what you don't want. So this is showing the power of your manifestation, okay? The power of your tune in Tokyo, the power of your frequency, okay? When you throw that boomerang out there, you want to make sure that you're throwing it towards the target that you want to hit, okay? Is basically what we're getting here. Choose your thoughts wisely and do not put focus towards your fears as they may manifest. This is definitely a challenge at hand, okay? As we start to move into the fire, which can be a quest for those who ride in the emotions, we need to remember that we're talking about the realm of the fears, okay? And we're facing them so that we can stand in confidence and step into the power, okay? The power of your divine blueprint, the power of your individuality. So pay special attention to your thoughts. One more time, third time, pay attention to your thoughts and your ideas as they're revealing the answers to your prayers. Your positive affirmations, your optimistic attitude will help you manifest your desires and help you to achieve your goals and your aspirations. They will also assist you with serving your spiritual life purpose and your soul mission. So thank you to the angels for that beautiful beautifulness. We're going to go ahead and get started. Now I'm thinking we can move on. Yes. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to be rolling the dice today. We're going to be doing some angel numbers for each of you, but also we've got the crystals here. The angels want to teach you something. So there's a frequency that the crystals want to share with you that is for your highest good. We have the angels here. Talk about the fire. We have the angels here. And look at this collectively, just seeing this for the first time. I did a pre shuffle. We're really talking about bringing in this peace. There's been so much happening. We're coming into a time of peace. Okay, this is the vibration, and this is what I was feeling as I went into this energy of the Norwal. There was this energy of Mother Mary. I was hearing the song Ave Maria, which is one of my favorite songs of all times. It makes me cry every single time. So there's this sereneness just under the surface. Okay, just under the surface. Can we hang out? Can we spend some more time in meditation? Can we really, sink into our senses and be in the present? Okay, knowing that there's challenges ahead, knowing that we're stepping into something new, but at the same point in time, how can we make sure we're taking deep breaths? How can we assure that we are not having fear-based mentality when we step into something new? Because the first thing that happens every time you step out the comfort zone is the fears, they start to rise. And remember, 111. Okay, it's not on the clock, but 111 from me. Pay attention to your thoughts when you're seeing those sequences so that you can reframe and you can recode. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with pile number one. Look at that, 22 on the clock. Make no mistake, that is for you, my friends. Okay, so are you potentially a builder? Are you building a new structure for you? This is what's very interesting to me right off the get-go. With this, the picture that I shared with you, we're under the water. The Norwals are under the water. They're in a collection. I'm getting a very masculine energy, as this is very common with the Norwals, that the males will kind of hang out together. We've got the color red coming in. We're really talking about, for your pile, manifestation, bringing something into this timeline. So this is really kind of talking to me about what you're building. What are you bringing in? Is it something for your career? We're talking about our mission. So for many of you, I feel like we're wrapping our brain around something that's going to help us work with clients, or for those, it just happens in so many ways. Maybe it's a new attitude. Maybe it's a new routine. Okay, but something is definitely being built. Those of you that chose this pile were under the water, and the very first thing I heard was in sync. So we're in sync with a couple other individuals. Could we have soul family pulling in? Okay. Could we have this higher knowing of this collaboration, this coming together? Okay. It's a group in the water. And I also heard, okay, we have red, so we have the root chakra. So there are some ties to that Egyptian timeline, to some very dense energies. Are you potentially building something? Are you yourself that water guardian? And to become that emotional master, you've built something that works for you. Could it be a breathing pattern? Could it be a specific meditation? This is all different ways of how this energy is speaking. Of course, we all manifest it in different ways. But I'm getting that those of you that chose this pile, you're the manifestors, okay? There's some manifestation. You're bringing in something new, and it's coming in for your mission. So let's go ahead and start with the crystals. We're going to start on bottom, and we've got smoky quartz right there on the bottom. Look at this structure. There's a structure coming in from spirit, okay? We're switching the gears, and you know what I get with this one. Look at it. I'm getting it. These are you, my emotional masters. These are those of you who have, I feel this like siren energy here. And this is not, I'm not trying to say this in a bad way, but at the same point in time, um, it's coming through in a way to let you know that part of the emotional mastery is understanding in many ways, that a lot of your journey is very deep. Okay, it's very deep, and in a lot of ways really personal. Okay, really personal is a word I come in a lot of hermit mode. Okay, I'm seeing like, every time I see this, the very first thing I see is like, do you see this? Like a woman here, right? With this mask on, kind of like feeling this Athena energy. Okay. This Athena energy. And isn't that interesting? Because I noticed I talked about the Egyptian timeline, and I'm very familiar with her biggest shadow is the spider, the arachnid. Okay. Which we've been talking a lot about lately. Okay. So this is really talking about the subconscious scripts, okay? The patterns in our life that maybe help us feel entangled. But knowing many people want a quick fix, and it's like, okay, we've been dealing with this in class, so Whitney will get this. We've been talking about having a ball of yarn and kind of undoing, all right? Kind of undoing the entanglement, like going under and going over and twisting around other people. And there's this coming together. And you know what I'm getting a vision of actually? I love the movie The Nutcracker, the Disney version Nutcracker. And there's this scene where the grandfather, Dulcimer, who is a creator, see, I'm loving this, and he puts the name and you follow the string, okay? You follow the string to your package. I got goosebumps. Okay, we're in it. We're in it to win it. And there's something really beautiful about to come out for you. And look at that, as we're talking about the Nutcracker, it's continuing to send me a message. As she went on a quest, she was living in grief that her mother died, right? But her mother left her something, left her a gift, and it was an egg. Ooh, I love how this is coming together. The egg, the unmanifest. And she had to find the key to put it in to unlock it and to understand what was part of her mission. And as that unwrapped, wow, I have full goosebumps. Some of you actually might want to go ahead and Netflix that. It is on Disney Channel. If you've never seen it, it is quite the inspiring movie. And it does talk a lot about this trickster energy. Okay, look at this. Just one card. This trickster energy. And this trickster energy, what I want to talk about here, real quick, is this trickster energy ends up being the beautiful blessing in the end. And so you can't always, oh, I'm hearing, you can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want, but you try sometimes. You just might find you get what you need, and it's going to surprise you. Okay? There's a surprise coming your way. Wow. Gorgeous. Okay. Well, I'm loving that. We're doing one shuffle, and look at this. Right away, rose quartz is coming up. Okay. So that means that we're dissolving fears. We're facing this head on, my friends. Oh, I've got goosebumps. This is the direction. You're changing the direction. This is very bold. This is very bold. I'm going to give y'all a knuckles. Go, pile number one. You have been doing some work. Look at that. There's that dioptase. We just did this. And what was the magic that we got from this? A new beginning. A new beginning. That is the healing at hand. I feel like you've had this really big awakening to something new. And why is it? Because we've dealt with some of this emotion. Emotion is really talking about the black. Now, try not to like look at it as bad as or good. Okay, it's not really about that. But the emotion allows you to sink. Okay, it has weight. But sometimes the weight is what holds us down. Okay. So it's all about something has been lifted off. Okay. And at the same point in time, something new is coming in its place. So definitely keep doing a checkup from your neck up. You might want to grid this, especially moving into the new moon. If you feel called, rose quartz is a beautiful tonic for your energy, for all people in your home. It is only good stuff. Okay, it's only good stuff here. And what it does is it help you collaborate to your higher self to literally to dissolve fear. And it's not by running, it's by facing it. Okay, which is really what I was getting here. So this is so gorgeous, and this is really priming you for this expansion. Okay, this expansion, especially in your heart chakra. And and okay, I'm literally getting another message about this movie of the Nutcracker. And what I'm seeing is I can't remember her name. She's the redhead, and it's the one that they think is the trickster energy, and she ends up being the one that's most loyal. The cracked pot. Ooh, the cracked pot. Because of course, how does the light get in? Through the cracks. And so this is really telling me a lot about, this is the energy that I'm feeling into. This is the frequency, that there's this expansion in your heart chakra specifically. And those of you building into your higher heart chakra, it's like you're building onto it, expanding into your authenticity. You're getting more vision. Okay. And this gift that is coming in for you, I feel like it is a gift. This gift that is coming in is something for your mission. So definitely keep your heart open. Don't allow the fear to come in and take this place. Okay? Sometimes when we have something heavy on our heart and we release it and we have this expansion, it's like the universe goes back around and says, "Are you sure you're ready to let that go?" Okay? So diaptase pairs with tulips, and tulips are one of the very first things in spring, the brand new beginning. And this is a brand new beginning for you. So let's be in one with this abundance mindset. Pile number one. What do the angels want to talk to you about? Well, they want to talk to you about that peace. We're talking about that root chakra. Look at this. We've got the root chakra. I'm hearing it's a new dawn, it's a new day, and I'm feeling good. And look at, we're still pretty blinded, but you're lighting the way. And I love this because right away I'm receiving a message about some of the information that I learned about the Norwal and how they have a very complex community and everyone has a job. And there's some that are scouts, and the scouts are the ones that go up first and they locate the blowholes before all the rest come. And there's something about this. There's something about you being the leader of the pack. And it's like just walking your walk, you're not even realizing that so many people are noticing. Yeah. They're noticing you step into this power. They're noticing the magic around you. They're noticing how you bring yourself back and how you are the light in their day. Okay. And in fact, many people are very excited to see you. Many people have come accustomed to your relationship with you. This is beautiful. And it's like a coming together. This is very collaborative. You show up as who you are, and it's positively received, and it really fills your heart. What a beautiful message. What a beautiful message. And perfectly timed, because here is the card. We're talking about what you're here to learn about. Okay. We've been in this heart chakra. Look at, we cannot make this up. We've got the frequency of the diaptase, which definitely works with the heart chakra. And it's like basically there's this deepening of the green. The deepening of the green. You may have actually picked pile number one last week. Look at that right there, a one and a one, some sort of an alignment right there. Now, I was telling you that Archangel Azrael, he comes through, and we talked about this on the last, the last one. Look at this. We got the number 18. I'm just noticing this: 1818. 36, 369, an opportunity to increase your vibration. Okay, I'm feeling this deepening of the heart chakra, and I'm saying 369, not as the frequency. The frequency is 432, and 369 is coming in. I'm getting oh my gosh, what's his name? Nikola Tesla is coming in. Okay. I'm getting a vision of, as I drove home from the food truck, I saw a sign that said 339, 369, 399 for gas. And I'm feeling that these energies are interplaying for you. Okay. These tend to be, as we start at 369, listen to the numbers 3, 6, and 9. We're literally talking about the threes, okay? We're talking about that divine feminine night of the dark night of the soul. And so if you didn't have a chance to go into this meditation, it is in the attunement meditation folder. You can participate in this. I'm getting that many of you, this is why your angels brought you here, just to participate in this meditation. It is something that you can do at all times, okay? But this is really talking to me a lot about the energies coming in. The crows have been speaking to you. Yep, I'm seeing the crows. I'm feeling the occult. You're getting lots of different messages. We're going to start on the bottom with your ally. Your ally that's coming in is the dragonfly. So right away, we look at this, a healing. And I'm seeing the 18 and the 18, but it's like divisible by 9. So there's this collaboration. This collaboration, I believe, a collaboration with this attunement meditation. You've got to check it out and let me know what you think, okay? Because it's truly very beautiful. So look at this. Who did we cut to? The animal wisdom. There's only one in this deck. And so this is telling you to tune into the animal wisdom of the narwhal, to invoke that narwhal. So if you haven't already done so, please go to the collective message where we invoke your narwhal. It is a frequency match, and not everybody can be of that frequency. Okay, so let's roll the dice for you guys. Okay, we're going to come down here. I've got tons of oracle here for a special message. We've got 3 different dice. Let's find out. Okay, so we're doing left. Okay, see this first, center, and then we have, so I literally have number 2, 4, and number 3. 2, 4, 3. But this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing 6 and 3. Okay, 6 and 3. And this is in the 3D, a 6. So there's this integrative process, okay? What I'm seeing here on your dice is there's this collaboration with this new structure, okay? The collaboration with the 22, the 222. Look at all this. Look at all these numbers. And what we're doing to increase your frequency and your vibration is to get things in balance. And we're really focused. Look at this. We're hyper focused on the 3rd chakra, which is your sacral chakra. The first one is your Earth Star chakra, your treasure chest, the root chakra. And look at this, number 3, the sacral chakra, which is this going with everything that we have been mentioning today. So we have angel number 243, and we're going to literally pull up a message for you on there. Okay, so bear with me as I do that. And actually, we'll do that in just a moment. And we've got, let's start with the number 2. We've got the Divine Oracle. Address your addictions. Now, this is not necessarily talking about straight up addictions, pile number 1. This is talking about what are we doing that, okay, what I'm getting is a message about conscious maintenance, okay? What I mean is something stressful happens, something comes up. What is one of the first things you do? Do you face it? Do you shove it down? Does it erupt and you try to peel it apart? Okay, there's no judgment here, but there's some alchemy that wants to happen. And with this Harlequin pattern, you have the choice. It's like one choice allows you to feel great. It puts you in your authenticity. The other choice I'm feeling is a little bit more volatile. So let's find out a little bit more. Yeah, it's time to change tracks. It's time to be fluid in the water. The emotions are coming. And it's time to let you know that something can change at any moment. Okay? How can we stay heart centered? How can we? I'm literally feeling that, when you're on a train track and it's like all of a sudden they pull the lever and you go on a new track. Okay? This is what's coming for you. Now, I'm like settling into your energy here. Okay, I want to see if I'm going to get any messages here. I actually am seeing quite a bit of energy. And in fact, things are kind of blurred. Okay, I'm coming down. Hold on just a moment. There's something that wants to be shown here. Okay, let's go ahead and shuffle this for you. Okay, what I'm seeing, okay, I'm literally seeing, like for some of you, an open portal. An open portal that's kind of flooding energy into this heart chakra and kind of keeping something that's actually really meant for you to heal. It's actually keeping it open longer. So if you haven't, I definitely am feeling this is related to the Egyptian timeline. There's a lot going on there. This is related to the subconscious scripts, okay? And this is something that wants to be healed. Now, what's really interesting is I'm getting a huge tingle to my right eye. Okay. So, what is that talking about? What is that talking about? Let's see what the divine wants to say. Okay, hold on. What did I do here? I'm sorry. I'm looking at my cards like, look at, I just, look at this. I wasn't paying attention and I just mixed them all up. Okay, so we're just going to roll with it, actually. Look at that. We've got two sides. It's the same thing. Change tracks and address your addictions. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use my pendulum because I want to see which side are we taking the card from? Are we taking it from this side? No. Okay, are we taking the card from this side? Yes. Okay, so we are doing here 4 cards, and we're taking it from this side, starting from address your addictions. This is definitely coming in for your feminine energy. So there's some sort of pattern that you are very aware. I'm getting that you are aware of this pattern. You're working on it. This is coming in to really confirm for you that there's some energies that pull you into places that you don't necessarily want to be pulled into. And at the same point in time, there's this heart awakening here. There's this new beginning, okay? And so what I'm feeling more than anything, and we'll see if it comes in the cards for you, but what I'm feeling is we're talking about balancing in this divine feminine energy and really getting used to I'm getting some used to some new patterns. We want to collaborate with the structure that's coming up, and so literally you are getting that. So what is the first card? Please have faith. Okay, you have gone through many obstacles before. You've gone through many challenges, and I want to, the message that's coming in is there's no such thing as we have arrived. So this is coming back to addressing your addictions. Some of us, again, there's no judgment here. Okay, there's absolutely no judgment. Potentially there's clarity here if you so choose, but it's like the alchemy that's coming up here is potentially, are we like, if this, then that is kind of what's coming up. When this happens, then I will feel that way, like this cause and effect. When this is set up just right, then I will feel. And this is what I'm getting is like, it doesn't matter. It's all an experience. I'm getting that those of you that are in the emotions, it's all about the experience. It's not about being able to choose that experience. It's about collaborating with the structure in front of you. Okay. And that structure is saying potentially not waiting to be who you want to be when the timing is just perfect. I'm getting show up in your best Like, show up as you because you are so gorgeous and you are so unique. Have faith that the universe has your back. It's time to build on solid ground. We were getting a message about building, creating your own structure. What does that look like for you? What does it look like so that you're smiling, okay? So that your emotions, you're creating the emotions that you desire, okay? That is the message here. How can we collaborate with the structure we're in and find the balance, find the creativity, find the desire? Think about everything about the divine feminine. Really kind of sitting into how can we create this structure where we have the ability to receive, where we don't feel rushed, where we're not like always pushing ourselves and shape shifting into different ways is what I'm feeling here. So building on solid ground, which is really kind of giving me a message about, grounding your energy. Okay, grounding your energy. There is this feeling. I'm feeling it here. I'm feeling this like drip. Okay, and it's like there's still the paint is still dripping. Okay, and it's like you still don't know what's in front of you, and at the same point in time I'm also getting it's constantly changing. You might want to add more paint. You might want to, you might be inspired to do this. So, this is what it means to build on solid ground, to really just trust your instincts and to have, and of course, we're getting to have faith. Okay. So, do what you love. That's definitely the message that we were getting because, all together, there's an integration happening, and we really want to give yourself some time to really kind of wrap your brain around where you're going. And so, as long as you're doing what you love, it makes it so much easier for you to get into balance. Yeah. And then look at this, begin to explore. Okay. So, these are the first four cards that are coming up with you. Have faith about where you are right now. All right. Really address and be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Okay. There's no judgment here. When you look at this card, what are you feeling? Let that rise to the surface. Go into this is what you can. I'm looking at my clock. 11:22. This seems so important for you. 11:22. You're aligning with this structure. You are the creator of this structure, and you're building it based on a new beginning because of what you've learned in those emotions. So don't allow those patterns to rise back up, my friends. Okay? This is really the message that the divine is talking about. Begin to explore, like look into things that you want as I'm getting like as one thing is unraveling, okay? As one thing is going counterclockwise, it's almost like the narwhal with their husk is like this counterclockwise. It's like you have the ability of going backwards. Where do you you know? Oh, and that's funny because I'm hearing start at the very beginning, a beautiful place to start. Are you a singer? Do you enjoy music? The reason I'm saying that is because I'm getting the song of Do, Re, Mi, the notes. The notes. As I'm talking about the notes, some of you are into creating, I'm getting fragrance. Interesting. Because there's many notes in the fragrance. There's the lower notes, the higher notes. And I know this because I used to be a candle lady. So I'm definitely feeling that. The angels have a message for you. Look at this, the green on the green. The divine physician, Archangel Raphael, is here with the caduceus. A healing is at hand. A healing is at hand. Look at all this beautiful green energy. Okay. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, for shining your divine light upon my healthy body. So, what structure are we going into that makes you feel vibrant, makes you feel brilliant? I'm hearing brilliant. Okay, so hold on, let's look. Archangel, oh, we're going to do 5 shuffles, 2 cards. Okay, there's magic here. Okay, live your joy. Okay, this is how your angels want you to feel this vibrancy. Okay, are you feeling it? This is what you're going for. If you don't know where to start, that is what your angels are saying to you. This is their prayers for you. Okay? This is the magic. Archangel Shamuel says, open your heart. Archangel Shamuel, right now, look at, he's highlighting that heart center. How can we get our feminine and masculine energies in balance? How can we get what we're receiving and the actions that we take? How can we let go of any previous failures? Some of you have tried this before, and it's like you're feeling nervous about taking another step. And I'm getting, now is the time. It's that new beginning. Everything is talking about a 9 here. Okay. We're getting nines. Look at, we've got archangels. Potentially, some of you have some new guides. Archangel Shamuel, Archangel Raphael. Okay. Archangel Shamuel with this pink light. You know what this is all about? Is I always have used, felt guided to use Archangel's pink light, and it wraps people in comfort. It's like really a comfort. And can you ask Archangel Shamuel to wrap you in comfort, to allow you to be brave, to allow you to really allow this healing to come to hand for you? Okay, because there's something that wants to come in for sure. And look at, with his eyes of authenticity. Okay, and this is really taking me back to that last message, the red and the blue, and I'm feeling the confidence. I'm feeling this confidence that you're ready to step into. Yeah. As I say that, look who comes forward. Archangel Jophiel. Are you kidding me? This is so beautifully timed. She, for me, rules the solar plexus. So I was literally saying this blue, and I was getting the blue and the red, and now the yellow, even though this card is green. Okay. But it's all the same message, staying heart centered, allowing expansion, staying in the present, feeling your breath. Okay, allowing yourself to not fall forward and not to slip back. That's what creates anxiety. That's what creates anxiety, and that also creates stress. Archangel Shamuel wants you to have unconditional love for yourself, to stay in this moment, to focus on the new beginning. And remember, I'm actually getting a lot of that oracle coming forward. The wallaby. We're not going backwards. Okay, so the angels are really coming in to say, we're not going backwards. Look at all this archangel energy. The angels are just stepping in. Please cloak your energy. You have this brilliant light about you. I'm hearing that your vibration and your frequency is rising. And as your vibration and frequency rises, you're going to have experiences of parallel energies, because remember, it's all about balance. I do feel that you guys are the emotional masters. And so as you step into enlightenment, as you step into knowings, as you step into wisdom, as you rise in frequency in the light, you may actually have more experiences of noting things in the other direction. Don't be afraid. This is part of your purpose. Okay. This is part of your purpose. And as I'm in your energy, okay, what I'm seeing, I'm actually feeling, I'm going to tap, I'm like tapped into your energy here. And what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing is that you have the ability to close some of these portals. I'm seeing multiple portals in your energetic field. Okay, potentially. I want to settle into this. Hold on, I'm getting a message here. So I just want to make sure I'm processing it. Angels, do they have, do you work for the light, first of all? And do they have portals in their field? Yeah. Okay, that's what I was getting. And you might be surprised that there are a series of 3 portals. So I'm going to go ahead and share the words. I'm being called to share the words. Of course, you have to feel into it, but do whatever feels right to you. But it's very simple. It's my purest intention, archangels of the highest light, to cleanse, clear, and seal. Excuse me, I always do this. Cleanse, clear, close, and seal any and all portals that are not of the light. Any and all energies that have crossed over either way are to be returned to the light and sent back to where they originated from. I set this intention for the highest good for all, and the highest regard for all, on all timelines, dimensions, realities, and so it is. And this is what I'm noticing. as we're in this water with this hydra, okay, this hydra energy, the Medusa energy. I will tell you that narwhals literally eat what are called Medusa. They literally help with these little serpents, these little snaky energy, these little bites. Okay, this little medicine is it's like, but it's this is not medicine that's for you. This is actually medicine that's frustrating you, that irritates you. Okay, and this is why we're getting to change the patterns. So if you're, what I'm seeing is, don't be surprised that it's a portal within a portal within a portal. So use your pendulum, talk to your angels, but close the portal. If you need assistance, please let me know, because I am a professional portal closer. And it's like, but there's another portal within that, and then another one in that. That's kind of how this energy sneaks in between. And as we're talking about the narwhal also has to sneak in between the ice. It's like it has to go under, and it has to listen to the signals. It has to send out its signal to see where that ice, where the next place where it can come up is. And this is very similar to you. How can you go down and see where this open portal is? I'm getting that you can do this yourself. Okay, is this something they're being led to do themselves? Yeah, this is a challenge you're being led to do yourself. Okay, so it's just about sinking into the words. If you need some assistance, let me know. This is something about what makes you unique. This is about stepping into something, part of your mission. Okay, part of your mission. And again, we've got this like lantern leading the way. Okay, you're meant to lead the way for others. Here's another lantern. Okay, leading you away from energies that are not of your highest good, a rebirth process. And I am feeling fall here for you guys. Okay, which is actually giving me more about harvest. Okay, more about a manifestation. And so as we sink into that energy, and knowing that if we manifest the fear, this can reopen the 1, 2, 3 portals. Yeah, look at that. Do, re, mi, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. I'm getting this trio. Of course, we also got the number 3, and we are talking about that message. Okay? Wow. Okay, this is the magic. Spiritual abundance is right in front of you. Your angels are ready to take that alchemy that we saw, right? Remember how we were looking at alchemizing, addressing those addictions? Look at, this is literally what I'm seeing is in her hand. It's like whenever you let go of something, you can repurpose it. And this is what I'm seeing. Okay? This is what I'm feeling. And all this white energy, you know what? This feels very related to your ancestors, to be honest. This feels very related to your ancestry, okay? Leading to the pink, which is so gorgeous. The root chakra, the ancestors, a coming together of these ancestors on that Egyptian timeline, okay? It's a leap of faith, my friends. It's a leap of faith. It's just letting go of what was and zooming up and reaching into what you know is for you. I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. You're not alone. Jump into this new beginning and know that, know that the biggest, the number one thing that happens when any bird goes to fly is the fear of falling. And you are the same. The angels are telling you they're here with you. We had that dragonfly. We're going to do that ally in just a moment, but we had that dragonfly energy, and we're being shown that you're being supported, okay? That you're not alone. That you're not alone. So let's go ahead and see, what is the magic? What's the collaboration? We're digging deeper on that too. How can we collaborate with our angels with the message here? Hold on. How can we collaborate? Look at that. I was talking about the ancestors, loved ones in heaven. I'm definitely feeling this. I'm feeling that there's something going on there. Thank you, loved ones in heaven, for drawing close at this time. This is that coming together. There's this coming together of like, I was feeling it, the ancestors with you. And it's like, and this coming together and this learning about this sacred time. I'm feeling this Mother Mary again. I really am. Wow, this is really beautiful. Okay, and look at the music. We already said do, re, mi. Music is talking to you. The songs are coming in to lead you. So allow this to really find you. Step into this. It's up to you to grab it. You've waited a long time for this opportunity. So allow the synchronicities to guide you. Allow the tunes, the music. Okay. I'm hearing tune in Tokyo, tune into the insights, tune into. I'm actually getting, some of you are getting messages, it's out of nowhere and it just resonates with you. For some of you, it's as easy as a cardinal. Some of you, it's finding a penny. But some of you, it's like a photo that's been lost. For some of you, it's like discovering something in, I'm getting in your car, like cleaning out your car, and you discover something that pulls up a memory. Some of you are filtering through your phone, and it's like you're going through all your messages, and it's like something just comes up that you thought that you lost. Wow, lots of different messages here. But music is definitely for you. So that's what the angels have, okay? But we're not done, because the archangels are coming forward for you pretty hardcore, okay? And that's because we had Archangel Haniel talking about peace. Remember that? Okay. Remember that was what we were getting for you. Did we even pick? We didn't even pick it. That's so funny. This is your card from the archangels. We did pick it. Look at this. I chose Azrael, but guess what? I was getting a message to choose another card because it's like, we're done with this. We're done with that. We're moving into this new structure, and look at it. Look at how it's in the ice. Look at how it's the snowflake. This is very much coordinating with this energy. I just want to show you the purples. We're having expansion in our vision. We're seeing something. It's being served to you on a silver platter. Something is going to come into your awareness. Be very loyal to yourself, okay? Be loyal to yourself. Allow yourself to know that this is your time to grasp into something. And you know what? It doesn't have to be a competition with others. If they don't understand that this is your time, this is for you, I'm getting these people are not for you. Okay. And the music is going to guide you. And I really feel, I can't wait. Please let me know. How is this going to pop in? For some of you, I'm feeling the joy. I'm hearing the tears actually, but they're tears of joy. Jeremiah, number 24. Look at this, you guys. How can we not make this up? I was told to get rid of that. And look at, that's what we rolled, the number 24. Okay, number 24. A special message here for you. Let's get it out. Number 24 is Jeremiah, okay? And we've got this really beautiful purples, right? Okay. Call on me, Archangel Jeremiah says, call on me to bring more comfort and clarity into your life. Don't hold on to that which is outdated. I can help you clear your mind and nourish your soul. Jeremiah's name means mercy of God, and he is one of the most comforting angels to, to call upon in a difficult time, or if you have a tough decision to make. He can help you be more merciful, compassionate outlook, not only for others, but for love and respect for yourself. Oh my God, you guys, this is so amazing. Jeremiah is portrayed as an Inuit elder. And do you know who actually has a beautiful relationship with the Norwal is the Inuit, Inuit people. I feel like you should look them up and find out a little bit more about their culture because this is coming up specifically for you. They live like the mysterious grown lights. Yeah, they live above Greenland. His flame and color are deep purple, which is the color of profound spiritual expansion. The crystal amethyst is often associated with this archangel's healing energy, and you may be seeing purple sparkles behind your eyes or in your aura when he's around. Wow. So this is really powerful. This this was the trickster energy that you have a choice to walk away from. And look at, he's like, come with me. And guess what? Your angels are like, no, this is what's for you. This is why you were meant to listen to the message of the animal wisdom today. Wow. So gorgeous. Thank you to the angels. Thank you to the archangels. What do they want you to learn? They want you to learn about this culture. They wanted you to learn about some of the myths related to this. See where it takes you. See where it takes you. Follow your insights. Follow your voice. Okay? And more than anything, follow your laughter. Allow your uniqueness to come to the surface. Okay? So this is another message about the mess. So we're getting all these double numbers for you, pile number 1. We had the number 2, 4, and 3 come in. So this is a little bit more about this structure. Okay? So let's go ahead and look at that. Yeah, you're a collaborative worker. All right? You are a collaborative, excuse me, not collaborative. I meant you are meant to work with the collective. You have something very unique to teach. Very unique. Okay? And it's like you are a collective worker, and it's like you're on this quest. You're finding out more about your mission, about this divine structure that's for you. And some of you are building this structure. I do feel it. I really, really do. Okay? Yep. Look at this. There's this balance between the yellow and the blue. Okay? So this has really got a message here. Jophiel and Archangel Michael. Authenticity, stepping into your power. Okay? I see the tusk here. And we're representing this in the Norwell. And it's all about that this grows with age. It's all about that this spiral, okay, this spiral is coming in. We keep talking about this spiral, this magic that you have. Look at it's this magic that you have, and you're meant to bring it here. You're meant to bring it forward. You really are. So be strong and be courageous. Okay, be strong and be courageous. It's like you're continuing to evolve. Yeah, pay attention, especially at night. Especially at night. What's coming in? Look at the swirl, okay? Look at the swirl. Look at the full moon. What is coming in this full moon, my friends? There's an olive branch being extended to you. Wow. Okay. This dove is coming in, the dove of peace, Archangel Haniel, looking at things in a different direction. Wow. There's a perspective coming in here. There's a swirl coming in. Look at that. It's going the same direction. Okay. So it's coming in and it's going to the left, counterclockwise. Energy is coming into your space, my friends. And look at all this alchemy. Remember, we were talking about that golden dust, that fairy dust? Yeah, it's like being transformed. I really want you to think about your intentions for this next full moon, about what you're going to release. See things from different vantage points. This is what's really coming in here. Okay? Listen to the messages of the angels. Listen to the messages of the angels. Listen to the messages of the angels. This is what they want you to learn. I literally wrote it down. This is what they want you to learn. Okay? Is that this energy is transformative for you. How can you build with the ice? very interesting. I'm getting Elsa. How can we throw the gloves off? Pile number one. Okay. So how can we throw the gloves off and stop being worried about what your power does, and how can we embrace it like Elsa? Wow, that's really a huge message for you. Huge. Find that vibration, okay? Find that vibration that works for you. 9 lives. Are you a life path 9? Okay. Are you a Virgo? I don't know why this is coming up, but this was coming up with this 9. Okay. This is that healing again. How can we collaborate with this healing? How can we collaborate with the frequency in our heart center? Okay. And look at this. This is like your DNA. Your DNA is being alchemized. This has a lot to do with that lion energy. I am feeling that. Okay. Be relaxed and independent. Again, another message from Archangel Raphael, allowing this healing, this caduceus, this alchemy, this divine alchemy to come into your world. Okay. So this is a part of your final message here, my friend. Let's go ahead and find out. What is this kingfisher? What is this manifestation right in front of you that's going to help bring you into balance? Oh my goodness. Who sees the unicorn? This is the understanding of everything that you've been through. These are transitions that you've been through. It's like here is like what I'm feeling here is this message about, feeling trapped, feeling fenced in, feeling like you're boxed in. And then look at, there's this huge alchemization. And now this full moon again, okay, stepping into this divine healing, your uniqueness, the unicorn. I'm getting the soul star here. Wow, I'm getting the soul star. I'm getting the white and the red, the root chakra and the soul star, a coming together of a beautiful pink pattern, the rose quartz. Look at all this pink coming in. This is between you and your ancestors. This is a coming together, okay? And it's like, care for others and let them be free. And it's like, I feel like this is being bestowed. I'm hearing bestowed upon you. And I feel like if you hold that vibration, if you trust, and if you have faith, like the divine said, I feel that you too can spread this blessing to those that you love. Wow. So gorgeous. So gorgeous. So how can we use the vibration of the horse? And look at, I'm just seeing again that swirl. Look at, we've got the swirl here. We've got the swirl coming in. We've got this beautiful magic. Will you notice it? That's what your angels want you to learn. They want you to know. They're trying to get your attention. Collaborate with the structure. Look at that, 22. Collaborate with this new structure that's coming in. Be patient and stay focused. Watch for what's coming in. It's coming. It's coming in. It's literally spiraling for you.
Well, yeah.
Okay? Again, a receiving. Again, this tusks, this divine receiving, and then passing it on. This is definitely, I'm feeling, look at this, from the highs to the lows. Act from your innate wisdom. Act from your innate wisdom. Look at all, and look at this. It's like, I feel this is your ancestors, and I feel they are blessing you like no tomorrow. There's a coming together of you and your ancestors, and don't be surprised. Many of you are my ancestors, and I am many of yours. And it's like we don't think about that. We think of the past, but we're multidimensional, my friends. Look at this green light right here. What is going on there? Isn't that cool? Dun 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 dun. How I'm literally seeing Green Acres is the place for me. Okay, that has a message for you. Okay, look at that. So it's like Green Acres, which is a change, right? From going to the farm. It's like there's a huge change coming from you. You've been climbing for quite a long time, and now it's time for you to receive. Now it's time for you to notice the view. Look at that. I love how that's coming in. You are seeing that. If you're not seeing it, it's this beautiful green light. Okay, that's here as I'm talking to you. Look at this from this mountain. Okay, it's kind of interesting because in my class this week, my Rainbow Bridge class this week, which is where we take the attunements and we put them in your chakras and we actually literally increase your frequency. We're talking about this volatility, and we're talking about creating the mountain where the dragons they like to go through the mountains is what I hear. And so it's like keeping all this power inside for yourself. You're tapping into something and it's ancestral. I feel it. And it is divine. Definitely watch this next full moon, my friends. Please. There's definitely something for you to capture. Yeah, the universe has come here to nourish you. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm getting a frequency in my right ear. So I'm going to tap into this. Hold on, I'm getting a frequency in my right ear. Am I to tap into this? Okay. Is this trickster energy? That's I was feeling it right away. I told you to the right. To the on the right ear, I was feeling some trickster energy. There's trickster energy around you, okay? And it's like, look at this. There's trickster energy around you. This is the masculine, okay? How can your actions be in line? It's like receive and then pass off and allow your actions to reflect what you see. This is this green energy coming in. Okay, I feel like Archangel Raphael is wanting to speak to you. He's been coming in several times. And look at this, Archangel Raphael and Archangel Mary. They want to come in to tell you that there's this nourishing energy coming in, but it's like you need to pay attention and receive it. And it's like you got to slow things down. Okay? I'm getting this whole thing about the milk. When you try to force a cow to milk, it doesn't really go well. You want to be very relaxed, getting some more meditation, allowing yourself to go in and really receive and feel more centered. Okay? Feel more centered. And this is to nourish your plan. I feel like in a lot of ways, this is between you and another, to be honest. I feel you're feeling front and centered, and there's someone in your life that's feeling a little topsy turvy, that's got things a little turned around, that's tuned into and maybe triggered by your energy. And this is coming through to let you know what? Sometimes we're meant to trigger others. Why? Because we're reflections. And this is what I'm feeling with your energy pile number one, this reflection. Okay? The emotional mastery. It's like people just feel something in your energetic field. Okay? They just feel something. And this is what's being presented to you. I wanted to see what's in his snow globe. Maybe we'll do a breakout on this. Okay. Beautiful messages for you. Okay, so angel number 243. Angel number 243 is coming forward. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and post on the community board angel number 243 for you. And as I'm looking at this, guess what all the numbers add to? 2 plus 4 plus 3. Collaboration with the structure and bringing it into balance and focusing on what's coming through. It all leads to a 9, my friends. So how can the animal wisdom, look at your ally, bring you into balance? How can you collaborate with the one? How can you look at things from different perspective? Because this is what the owl is telling you. The owl's come up twice for you now. And so there's a special message here for you. And I want to leave you with this message because the owl medicine is so strong. Okay? And it's like the owl, what we're showing here, what we're being shown here in this particular oracle is the owl is coming in to grab his prey. And this is what this energy around you, this darker energy that you're letting go of, is not aware of. It's like you're going to be able to grasp on it with the help of your angels. Oh my gosh, so gorgeous. And it's going to capture it when they least expect it. Okay. And this is how the angels work. They fly in the wind. The wind is here. Your angels are here to work and guide with you in order to make this happen. I cannot believe how magical this feels. This is what you're meant to discover, pile number 1, okay? This is what you're meant to discover. Yeah, look at this. Deception. Owl, magic, omens, time and space. Does the truth emerge, casting out deception? Silent flight, sacred medicine, bird. And then look at this. Right away, I'm noticing it. I have it underlined right here. Light up Athena's blind side, enabling her to speak the whole truth as opposed to only a half truth. If the owl is your personal medicine, no one can deceive you about what you're doing. No matter how they try to disguise or hide it from you, you may be a little frightening to be around. This is what I was feeling. Since so many people have ulterior motives, which you see right through. If you're unaware of your medicine power, you may take you may take your keen insights and abilities for granted. Others never do. You may frighten them and reflect their blindness, for you cannot be fooled, my friends. Owl medicine people know more about an individual's inner life than that person knows about himself or herself. Last message. Use your powers of keen, silent observation to intuit and look at Inuit and intuit are definitely coming up. To intuit some life situation, the owl is befriending you and aiding you to see the total truth. How can you be in collaboration with the one, the whole truth, to allow you to vibe higher and find your balance? Wow, that's some beauty there. So let's go ahead and pop up. Yeah. Okay. We've got a hello, Life Path 9, Virgo rising. Hi, girl. I'm also a fellow Life Path 9. And so, what does that mean? And that's what we're getting. If you're not familiar, Life Path 9 is the life path of the humanitarian. The humanitarian. So you're meant to build something to allow to a humanity to expand. Look at that. 122, 24 on the clock. 122, 24. How can we be at one with the all? How can we allow that structure to emerge that wants to come out to you? Such a powerful message. I hope that you're receiving this beautiful powered message, my friends. I feel your magic. I feel your divinity, actually. My divinity is very grateful for your divinity. And you know what? As I'm talking to you, I don't think it's a surprise that we're probably, you and I, coming together in those nesting grounds where all the Norwal come together this time of year, where they come together in the thousands. There's this coming together, and I feel very kismet with your energy. And maybe this pile is for me. So, more to come soon. I hope these messages find you. But angel number 243 is coming up. What messages can you find related to that? We're going to move on to number 2. All right. So, pile number 2, 12340. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. I've got a threesome, and let's not go in the gutter, my friends. But this is a collaboration of 3. And isn't it amazing that big things happen in threes? Okay? That's so amazing. Pile number 2, I'm getting the direction of the north. You chose a picture of actually a beluga whale, okay, which is very related. Wow, beautiful messages. Yay, I'm so glad you loved it. So thank you for being here. Whitney, I'm so happy that you saw that message come through. So, yeah, pile number 2. We're talking about that direction of the north. The beluga is swimming north. You only see the tail. We're getting information. This is about your soul star. I did notice there were 8 bubbles, and bubbles in between narwhals and beluga is kind of a warning sign. Okay, they're feeling out to each other's energy, and this is what's happening. There's this going back and forth between a narwhal and a beluga whale, and they don't speak the same language. Okay, so what's happening is they're throwing out bubbles to kind of feel each other out, and this is what I'm feeling that's happening with you. There are 8 bubbles specifically, 8 different things coming to the surface. I feel that there's something coming to the surface actually in your well of dreams, in your imagination. I am actually getting some messages right here about night time. Okay. I also wrote down shake your tail feather, pearl, wisdom, the number 13, and quest. I also wrote down that your particular pile is an evolution of the narwhal. This is what the angels were telling me, that the beluga whale, which is critically endangered, by the way, um, they are such a beautiful animal and so smart, but severely blinded. They literally hear, they see what they hear. That's how in tune they are. And this is what I'm getting from you. You are the tuners. They are known as the sea canaries. And so, as we talk about the Tweety bird of the sea, okay, and it's like you have evolved and you lost your tusk because you have learned from that mission already. And so you're being thrown into something new. And there's this enlightenment, there's this stellar gateway, there's this alignment of why you came here. This feels very beautiful. I'm feeling very serene. I know it's midnight. I'm doing this message, but hey, it's coming because it's coming. Let's go ahead and roll the dice for you. Pile number 2. Okay, so we're doing left, center, and right. And look at this. We got number 2. That's being highlighted. So your root chakra is being highlighted. And then look at here. Another beautiful number, the 44. Okay, so this is letting me know that we need to root. We need to actually ground in the fact that those of you that chose this are dealing more with the challenge. You're definitely in the challenge of the 44, which is this coming together of stepping into your magic and your imagination. You may be resonating with the new moon oracle, progressive oracle. Okay, so this is just confirmation about this energy. So we have angel number 244 coming in for you. We also have the divine oracle coming in for you, okay, which I've got it all messed up. But look at this. Also on bottom, we're going to start here is address your addictions, but we're going to go ahead and shuffle in your energy. Yes, time for rejuvenation, my friends. It's time to pull back. It's time to head north to the feeding grounds and to really focus in on your own vibration, okay, is what I'm getting here. So it's like accept accept disappointments gracefully. This is those bubbles. There's something bubbling up, and it's like it might catch you off guard, okay? It might catch you off guard. It all depends on how you look at it. I'm getting that you're very wise. So allow your divinity and allow your insight and allow your knowings to lead you. When I'm saying that, what I mean by that is it's like these disappointments are coming up. I feel the universe is testing you. Okay, I really do. And it's like, which way are you going to see it? Are you going to fall into the shadow? No judgment. If you do, that's fine. You fall into the shadow, you go in there to learn the lesson. Are you going to fall into the unconditional love and see a different perspective? This is what's taking you to the alchemy. So how can we accept these disappointments? You know what? This is why I'm getting a message of the structure. This is movement, okay? We got a 4x4. We've got the structure, all right? It's like in pile number 1 we had the 22, we're building something. Here in pile number 2, or pile number 1 we're building. Here in pile number 2, it's like I feel like you've built a structure and now it's all about the movement, okay? And in some ways, maybe things are not going the way we expected, okay? That's okay. Let's go ahead and see what this structure is all about. Again, building on solid ground, okay? Same message as before. How can let's have some patience. It's like we just had something emerge, we just had something bubble up. Like let's see before we react, let's actually really just observe and see what really is being changed. Like, is this a disappointment? Okay, I feel like it's not. I feel like it's all about perspective. And look at that. How can we address this pattern? This is very interesting. We're getting a lot of the same cards. This might actually be just showing the thread. If you actually chose pile number 1, pile number 2 may also be for you. Okay? Because look at that. It came out and it wants to come out again. So we're going to read about this because there's something here that wants to come out. Rejuvenate. And this is coming out of the solid ground. And as I line these up, it's like as I'm lining these up, like I'm seeing something right here. As I'm lining, I felt guided to line these two up, and it's like, look at, they don't line up. And it's not meant to. How can we pull back and see that maybe the structure, and this is what I'm getting, it's like build on solid ground. We're getting that dripping paint. And look at, it's like it starts out, look at this is really talking to me. It's like it starts out the same, okay? But then it's like as we're watching, just stay with me here. As we're watching, it's like we're seeing some different expansions happening, okay? Because they're not, oh, they are actually very close to the same thing, but they're not the same, okay? But they are close. Wow. So how can we have some patience and allow it to dry? That's what I'm feeling there. Okay. And this other part, and look at claim your art. Okay, all this painting, this is coming in around again. Okay, so is this how you can address your addictions? Can you express them? Can you use your voice? Can you use your creativity? What is your art? Are you a dancer? I feel you're a dancer, a writer. You I actually feel this is like pretty huge, okay? What I'm feeling here is this is the gamut. Accept your disappointments gracefully. Look at this matchup. Look at these matchup of these cards. It's about a different perspective. How can we accept something's bubbled up and it seems like a disappointment? How can we channel that into your art? Are you an artist? Do you do music? Because if we're building on number 1, this is all coming up to help you stay in tune, right? And I'm getting like the piano there, okay? And it's like, yes, we get out of tune and we simply just tune it. We simply just tune it. And this is what I'm feeling is coming up a lot for you. I am feeling this. The archangels want to come forward. Let's go ahead and we're going into this archangel oracle. Okay. Let's go ahead and shuffle in your energy. Yeah, look at that, my prize pig. Okay. This is really talking about, look at all these pinks. All these pinks and golds. Okay. And that horse wants to stay on bottom. So what are we doing here? Let's look. Oh, 4 shuffles, 3 cards. Okay. So we've got the guinea pig. Yeah, what I'm feeling here is like everything feels big. It's like, wow, where have I been transported to? And it's like, there's no wheel to run on. There's no cage. You've been uncaged, my friends. Oh my goodness, I am feeling that. That is part of this structure. We're learning. We're going in more into this structure we're talking about here, okay? With this first one, with the number 2, we're talking about being planted into this structure. So it's like there's something with these cards here from the divine, okay? Accepting your disappointments. It's like you've been put in this structure that you're really not that crazy about, but I'm seeing that this is going to expand you. Okay. This is actually going to allow you to step into your power. And it's like, and as the angels come in and we're talking about your power now, we're talking about, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm not in okay, I'm not in where it's like I'm hearing Dorothy. Where is she from? She's like, I'm not in Kansas anymore. Okay, I'm not in Kansas anymore. That is what's truly coming up there. Yeah, you're a collect. This is a really build up. You're definitely a collective worker. You're part of the new earth. Yeah, you're part of the new earth. It's time for you to change and to embrace the magic about you. You feel like you were forgotten, okay? Your angels led you here to let you know, no, my friend, you have never been forgotten ever. But it's like everything is about divine timing, and I'm getting this is your time to flutter. Look at these beautiful colors, the oranges and the yellows. We're really talking about stepping into this power, okay? Because we're talking to my beautiful belugas, the number 13, the pearl, the queen's journey, stepping into your queendom. This is the quest to develop your queendom. And it's like shake your tail feather, okay? When I'm saying that, I'm getting this vibration. I'm feeling the peacock tail feather is what I'm feeling. Okay, and look at this. Okay, I want to talk about there's this shell, there's this spiral, there's this spiral. Look at spiral, spiral, spiral. It's like this is all this energy. Look at it's coming into the left, like that Norwell. That energy is coming in to let you know you haven't been forgotten. You're going through a time of shifting into a new vibration. And it's like, it's going to catch you off guard. It's going to happen all of a sudden. You're like, oh my God, I'm not in Kansas anymore. Holy moly, where am I now? You're not in Kansas, my friends, because you're on that Egyptian timeline. You're walking through okay. It's like you're going through the eye of the needle. You're on a caravan, is what I'm getting. This is where that spiral has led you. Wow. You're being carried by the camel in the desert. Watch for mirages. Wow. I'm sinking into your energy. I'm going to do myself a favor. Your energy feels really beautiful. Hold on, it's just a moment. Do you work for the light? Is that my highest good to release pile number one? Okay, no. This is related to pile number one. Pile number one, I told you about these portals within a portal within a portal. Do you know what I'm feeling? Am I feeling their energy when they close these portals? Yes. I am feeling the beauty of your true, authentic, energetic. It's truly beautiful. Okay. I'm feeling this sereneness. I am feeling this connection to the universe. Now, as I'm settling into this energy, I'm starting to feel okay. I'm starting to feel this energy on your heart chakra. Okay. It's pulling on your heart chakra, and it's like you've got to resist it. You don't want to fall into it. This is what I'm seeing is what I'm very familiar with. It's this trickster. It's not. I'm not saying trickster energy. It's these subconscious scripts. It's these patterns that want to entangle you. Okay, and it's like nope. You're being taken on a journey right now to head to your north. But it's like we got to go through the eye of the needle. It's going to get a little warm here. This is literally what I was talking about, especially for your water guardians. Okay. It's like if you, especially if you came from pile number one and you're going into pile number two, it's like, yeah, the 44. It's like you've morphed, you're ready, you're heading north, you're heading up, you're making more alchemy, and it's like there's so much more to come. There's so much more to come. Some people ride a horse, you're getting a camel. Okay, because there's a lot to discover out in that desert, including the fact that you are the desert. I'm getting bubble, bubble, boil, and trouble. And what I'm getting here is like bubble, bubble, boil, and trouble is talking about that threesome, this collaboration. This is really interesting. Okay. So, yeah, I can see that you're being taken on a quest here. Okay. And in a lot of ways, okay, actually, I'm seeing your energy, and it's like, yeah, it's like I'm seeing this energy wants your soul and your angels have led you here so that you can alchemize this energy. It's on the Egyptian timeline, okay? Um, it feels very connected. And so this is really talking about what's coming forward, okay? What's coming forward. I'm feeling after the full moon. Okay, so moving into the next new moon is what I'm feeling here, pile number 244. Okay, which is all about the vibration of a 10. Yes, the ending of a cycle. Yeah. Okay. And when I talk about the eye of the needle, and as I'm looking at this particular eye, you know what this is reminding me of, and this is the message I'm getting, is about the dragon. Okay. Now, when you when you actually connect to dragons, lots of times their energy is so big that you only see the eye. Okay. And what's really sticking out here and what's really being highlighted here with the sun and the eye here, it's like this is really bringing you into your individuality. This is the quest that's at hand. You're being carried. Okay. And it's funny because I feel this connection with the water guardian. And it's like, oh my God, she was telling me I'm comfortable in the water. You're an emotional master, and it's time to now come out of the water, to let those emotions to come off, and it's time to go on this quest. And the camel is telling you you've got plenty of water. This is why the spiral's here. You got plenty of water. I can transport you. Wow. Be forbearing and patient. Archangel Jophiel. Yeah. Just talking about the solar plexus. Definitely lots to come in. Pay attention to that progressive oracle with the hair. If you haven't seen it yet, I've talked about it many, many times. I'm happy to put it in the description of this box as well. Okay. So we've got a lot happening with these. Okay, that's the first part. Look at this. We're cut to the raven. We've literally cut, and this is what's so interesting. I'm getting, yes. The narwhal are considered the black, the beluga are considered the white. You're literally, but at the same point in time, they're connected. They're connected. So there's this wisdom. There's this wisdom that you're looking at. Again, the eye is being highlighted here. Okay, and the swirl. Okay, look at these. I mean, we just can't make this up. Now, this swirl is coming in a clockwise fashion. So, righty tighty, there's something that we need to alchemize so that we can capture the wisdom, so we can capture the enlightenment, so that we can see things for what they truly are. Prepare for change. Yeah, Archangel Azrael is here. So look at that. Prepare for the change. How can we go into it? How can we go into it? Inuit, into it. And as the T is sticking out, I'm hearing Titan. We are the Titans, mighty, mighty Titans. So what is that talking about? Okay. Well, it's like you're gonna find out on your quest. You're stretching into, now this snake is coming up for lots of reasons. First of all, I feel that this snake, because I'm this is really kind of coming in. There's with that oracle, the progressive, I'm seeing the snake that's going away. And it's like, and to me, this is this Hydra, in this Hydra energy, Hydra keeping you in the water, okay? Those portals keeping you in the emotions. Wow, this is what's happening, my friends. Collaboration with this challenge. And if you didn't look, there might be a message last week about challenge 44 from the Ascended Masters. You're definitely on the Ascended Master path, and to go into the next initiation, it's like you've got to wow, I'm in your energy, so forgive me. I'm literally seeing this energy that's trying to hold on to you. And this is that dark night of the soul. There's something that wants to be released. okay? Something that wants to be released so that we can capture and lighten the load. Look at the trident here, okay? Pointing at this moon. Live according to your divine essence, says the emotional, the elemental kingdom. Okay. And maybe this isn't the moon actually, because I'm seeing the water here and we see the emerge and the stretching. It's like you're stretching. It's like you're moving faster than okay. It's like your soul is moving faster than your brain can stretch. All right. And so there's this coming together, this trident, specifically of the two. What's being highlighted is your vision. Okay, your vision, your third eye is being like literally tapped, illuminated. I feel like this is Uranus. I feel like this is a big transformation for you. Yeah. Whoops. This buck moon, you're going to be receiving, you are receiving a lot of energy, but you're going to be receiving even more energy. Okay. And it's like as this masculine is receiving with its horns, we're talking about the tusk of the narwhal today. And it's like I'm putting these two together. Okay. Because the deer, they fall off, but the narwhal doesn't. It grows with them counterclockwise. How are we going backwards? What are we receiving to go backwards to find? What I'm getting is the building blocks. And how can we take those building blocks? How can we take this initiation into the 44 and take these building blocks? Okay, weird. I'm feeling it here. Is this, I need to know if this is your energy. Is this the energy of pile number 2 that I'm feeling in my hands? Okay, I'm feeling a very strange energy in my hands. Okay, here and here. Okay, this is very interesting to me. And this is this is definitely talking to me and leading me back to the lion energy, the wound. Are we focused on the wound rather than the pride, the community, stepping into service? Is what I'm hearing. Okay, because we're talking about the magic. Yeah, look at it's coming back again. Pile number 2, double confirmation here from the owl. I feel like we need to share. I really am feeling it. We're going to share about this owl, okay? Because it's this vibration is coming in both piles now, and it's the same exact owl. I mean, what are the chances, right? So owls are from the 5th dimension of Sirius, of what it's saying. They carry wisdom in their home star in their energy fields. And what we're saying, shake your tail feather, pearl, wisdom, number 13, quest. They're known as wise old owls because their energy enlightens people and also because they have big, round eyes. And what were we talking about? Eyes, the Titan. Okay, and what I mean, big. Titan is a huge energy, but also the eye of individuality. Look at this. Their soul mission is to hold the blueprint of the 5th dimensional vision for our planet as we move towards the new golden age. Wow. They try to impress this onto people and animals and inspire them to raise their frequency. These are the teachers. This is the card of the wise teacher, and you're being advised to use your knowledge carefully. Excuse me. You're not just imparting information. When you communicate, the energy in your aura is raising the frequency of those you speak to and helping to enlighten them. This is a sacred mission. Start to notice how people are drawn to you and choose your words judiciously because you have more impact than you realize. Be aware that you're clearing and cleansing the energy around you. This means that you need to take extra care of yourself and rest more. Give yourself time to absorb the messages of the angels. And I just want to do a shout out. I'm sure she's going to be on here. I want to do a shout out to my to one of the students in my class, Tanya. I hear your message with more clarity in this moment. Okay? Because what's right behind that is the queen's journey. Okay? And then literally the cat. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. That really wanted to be shared, and I love that that message came out. Okay, and look at this. It's like here we have this structure. I'm showing. I'm being told to build a pyramid for you. Build on solid ground. Start with a strong base. Okay, we're growing. We're being planted at. That's the first number here. That's what we're getting here. Okay, and it's like one more. Yeah, see with the eyes, those big round eyes, those panda eyes. Okay, I'm definitely feeling a connection to last week Oracle. Double confirmation if you are pile number 2 about your rarity and your gift. If you were that beautiful round eye of the porpoise with those big panda eyes, ooh, water guardians, you are, okay? Double confirmation. This is a link to pile number 1. I definitely feel it. So here we go. It's like, look at this is that same energy, the hedgehog. Wow, I am not in Kansas anymore. Where am I? It's like we're picking up on all this stimuli. We're noticing things. We're here. We're probably sensing frequencies, and it's like this whole new world. A whole new world. Wow. A whole new world is coming up in between you. And it's like this head walk, be a magnet for the light, the joy, and the love. Hedgehogs are born blind. Tiny, tiny, tiny little guys. And they are born blind. And so they have to learn to trust. And this is really coming in this framework that we're building here for you. You've really got to trust. It's like, it's like, it's like, don't be afraid of all this energy. This is an expansion. Yeah, I'm getting energy. You're sensing energy. Okay. Yeah, be loyal to yourself. How you look at yourself is very important. Okay. Look at the difference here between the two. And it's like there's no judgment at all. But it's like, it's like at the same point in time, be disciplined in your home and your community life. Okay. Find a routine. Okay. Because what's being highlighted here is like, look at this puppy. Look at this puppy. Look at how ragged he looks. Okay. And it's like, look at this puppy. Do you see? This is the vibration that your angels want you to have. And this is very interesting because, okay, I'm getting a connection between the story of the beluga and the narwhals in the Labrador Sea. Okay, the Labrador, the dog. This is some to get ready for this oracle. Some of the information that I found. And what was very interesting is they noticed that this population was decreasing and decreasing and decreasing. And that's because they were being affected. These narwhal and actually beluga whales, pardon me, were being affected. And more than them being affected, you know who was being affected was their children. Okay, was their children. So it's like I'm hearing big brothers watching, but it's not a bad thing. Your children are watching, and the patterns, building on solid ground and building this alignment to this 44. Okay, it's like it's taking that idea of building something and getting motion. And this is impacting not only those around you, but I feel it's impacting your children. And and when I say that, they notice everything, and you're empowering them, is what I'm trying to say. You're empowering them. So as you come into balance, others come into balance. We're not in Kansas anymore. Oh my gosh. You know how it goes, guys. We got to read the things that pop up twice. Okay. We just got to do it. Where did I just put my book? Here it is. The guinea pig and the hedgehog. So look at this. It's like as we're coming into balance, I want to show you these energies. It's like these different directions, right? This is what I'm seeing. It's like these different directions. And it's like you have to trust yourself. Bringing it into you have to be loyal to the direction that makes you feel this way. I'm also getting a message though about Cain. I'm seeing it in my mind's eye about the prodigal son, about the prodigal son, and about the judgment. So this is actually for some of you a message for some of you. It's like a bubble, and it's like, are we judging ourselves? It's like we don't feel we're worthy, okay? And this is what I want to tell you with that big round eye, my friend. My, what big eyes you have. Don't allow that energy to keep you off from who you are. Okay? Beautiful. Let me read the guinea pig. There's a message in here for you, pile number 2. Okay? I feel that you've coming out of the water. This is a progression. And it's like we're going on this quest, and it's like, oh my gosh, where am I? Right? So let's really kind of see what this guinea pig has to say. All right. These little guys right here, they incarnate from Venus. Okay, so we're talking about this Venetian energy. They've undertaken a huge mission on Earth to open and heal hearts. And they can do so because they're small and vulnerable, and people accept them. And this is actually really in tune with in tune with the beluga. Like people love the beluga. They communicate like literally. They inspire so many people. The energy of the guinea pig activates your connection through Venus to all the stars in the cosmos. Then the links are all illuminated with beautiful pink love. Through these animals, you can help to bring these wonderful universes together. The guinea pigs are unique and highly evolved creatures whose sole mission is to give and receive love. Wow. So it's not only to give, but to receive. And that's what's showing here the balance. Okay. Because I'm being talked about the number 2 here, about the collaboration. And I'm collaborating with the second card. And it's all about giving and receiving in balance. Wow. Beautiful. This is the card of love. Just reading it starts to connect you energetically to the guinea pig. And through their cosmic heart, be open to receiving the download of, Whitney, are you on here? Agape. Wow. I just got goosebumps. Remember when love throws through your throat? And why am I saying agape is Greek? This is where I'm feeling this Greek, the Atlantean timeline, okay? Building on solid ground, going back to restart. There really is this sense of this. Remember when love throws to your heart, not gross. Okay, hold on. When love flows from your heart, it ignites the hearts of all around you. This is very consistent with the messages we've been getting. Then, for a brief and glorious moment, you activate the light of the stellar links throughout creation. I heard number 13, which is the stellar gateway. Wow. With bright pink love. In this way, you do your part to illuminate the universe. In response, the cosmos flood you. Flood you with love and all manner of abundance. Just relax and trust, knowing that love is coming to you. And with this number 8 here, we're also talking about collaboration. I can't even find them. Look at, they're hiding. What did I do with the fours? Okay, you got the double four, which is the number 8, and we have 8 bubbles. We're talking about the imagination collaborating with the well of dreams. Okay, and what I'm getting here with you, my friends, with the well of dreams, the well of dreams is what nourishes the rest of your energetic blueprint. It's like this falling of floodwaters. This is the Mer Kingdom, okay? And this is where a lot of people are alchemizing this type of energy, okay? This aerial vibration, giving up something so that you can have something you desire. Your angels are telling you what's for you. You don't have to ever give up. We match, we give with love, we receive with love. We don't have to sacrifice to get. Okay? This is a huge message for you. Huge. All right. Let's go ahead and continue to move. Oh, 4 more shuffles. The angels really wanting to let you know you're in that flow. Okay? This is really related to your ancestry. Be joyful and trusting. Okay? And I feel like all this movement, okay? I feel like, yeah, look at it. It's like now we're in the wind, we're in the water, we're in the wind, we're in the cosmos. Okay, so you're having a lot of different lessons. There's a lot of healings coming in. Look at this. We're going to the right. We're bringing this energy into your, okay, not in. When we go to the right, we're removing it. So there's this constant change. And it's like, look at, we grab onto that wish and we let that go. Okay? There's something that we're letting go. Yeah, I feel it. I feel it for you. Pile number 2. Okay? Double magic, number 77. So look at that. Doubles. Double numbers are coming in. Yeah, Kingfisher. Double manifestations. Double the fun, double the trouble. Bubble, bubble, boil, and trouble. It's like, I feel like bubble, bubble, boil, and trouble. There are many things bubbling up for you. And it's like, this is not a bad thing. It's like, I feel a fun. Hocus pocus. The universe is creating the magic for you. Okay? It's definitely what I'm feeling. Yeah. Listen to your sonar. Pay attention, especially around the full moon. Okay? It's taking some time to pull back to rest, hermit mode, hanging upside down, looking at things, the hangman, looking at things in a different perspective, seeing through the illusion. Yeah. Seeing a different perspective. And look at this coming together. Okay? Again, this coming together. Wow. It's coming together around the full moon. Which, doesn't that make sense? I'm thinking of Hocus Pocus. And there's this butterfly. I have to tell you, so many themes throughout pile number 1 and pile number 2. Again, you haven't been forgotten. It's time to expand your vision. It's time to let this come in and transform. It's time to transform. It's time to look at things in a new direction, in a new vantage point, right? It's time. That's what I'm getting here. It's like we're going one way, now we're going another, and we're in it in the balance. It's all about getting in balance. Okay? It's all about getting in balance. So let's see what other 4 cards want to come up. How can you shower yourself with joy? How can you be the matriarch? I was feeling the children, and it's like the mother, the oldest female is the one that leads the line. She's the one, the example. Okay, she creates the fun, and this is what I'm getting. It's like, are you giving and receiving? Are you allowing you to have joy in your relationships? Okay. And this is coming up under the hedgehog. Be a magnet of life and joy. Open yourself up to true abundance. Allow the water to nourish you. Okay? This is so beautiful, actually. I love this card. Yeah, look at this alignment. This is this is for you, my friends. Do you see the difference? This is a coming together, coming into balance. Wow, I love how this is coming up. Set clear boundaries and enforce them. Okay? And these boundaries are not necessarily okay, like the llama here. It's like you don't want to spit on people, okay? You don't want to like be so decisive. This is about gentle. This is creating a loving pattern, giving and receiving in balance and creating this beautiful solar energy that affects both parties. And it's like, this is what I'm feeling. Huh. Okay, that's interesting because that's coming in. There's a song coming in. Oh my gosh. What is the name of that song? It's by Sugar Cube. Dun 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 dun. I have to think of this song. It used to be one of my favorite songs. And I feel like it has bubbles in it, which is really kind of crazy. It's been a while since it's like a punk band. It's like a punk band. Sugar Cube. What is the name of that song? I'm like literally hearing it, you guys. It's bothering me. I have to ask my husband. Bob, and look at that. Maybe we have to ask. Maybe we have to ask for a little bit of help. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. Bob, I need you. He's really good at all the music. He's gonna help me. That song is for you because oh my god, I'm like literally hearing the tune over and over and over. Okay, so I cannot wait to discover what that song is. And under the guinea pig, look at it's the year of the rabbit. It's the time. You're in the cosmos. Look at the unicorn. Oh my goodness. Look at the Orion. I'm feeling Orion and Artemis. I'm feeling this divine synergy. Look at this. Look at these both sides. Okay. The rainbow bridge, the Chiron. This is like the cosmos are speaking through you, and you're bringing this down here. Wow, this is your time. Recognize your significance. See who you are, you big fluffy eye. Your individuality is going to bring a lot of beautiful abundance into your life. You are so unique, my friends. Trust in this. Follow your north. Follow your north, okay? And it's like, look at, it's like you felt hunted, like literally. I'm getting this message that you felt hunted. And guess what? The bunnies are, but they don't worry about it. They've got plenty of places to burrow and to ground. They don't worry about that. They just live their life in abundance, like Peter Cottontail, right? It's like they just live for adventure. Recognize your significance. Wow. And it's like as you recognize your significance, it affects another. I really feel with all these pairings that this is not only between when it's like, whoa, I'm not in Kansas anymore. When you discover the power within you and your own uniqueness, just like how it affected others for Dorothy, it's doing the same for you. When you somewhere over the rainbow, and it's like dreams do come true. Dreams do come true. You have to have the faith, my friends. This is a beautiful structure. What's the name of that song? The Breeders. The Breeders. Dun, 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 dun. Look it up on your phone. The Breeders. You know that song I used to listen to all the time? It is bothering me. Okay. So as my husband tries to locate that for me, angel number 244 is coming in for you. Okay, 44, because in numerology, we don't get rid of master numbers, and 44 is a master number. So we're talking about 44, 2 plus 44, and which is a 46, which is a 10. The wrapping up of one and the beginning of another. So let the paint dry, pull back and rejuvenate. See things from a different perspective, my friends. Okay? because this gold is running right over that V. There's a victory here for you. And it's like, look at this is like a couple, a couple. I don't know why I said couple. I really meant to say a cup. And it's like catching this alchemy. Okay. This is what I'm seeing here. It's like catching. And it's like, this is what's happening for you. But look at, if you let it, this is what's really interesting. Look at this whole stream of gold. But it's like, will you allow this last little bit to alchemize so that you can receive? Wow. So that you can not only be centered, look at how this is right in the middle, not only be centered, but how you can receive my beautiful Venetians. Okay, this is what I'm getting here, my Venetians. The song is Cannonball by the Breeders. I didn't even need him to remind me of that. Cannonball. There's something in that song that's coming up for you. Okay. Thank you, pile number 2. Oh, we're not done. I'm sorry. Forgive me. We're not done, pile number 2. We need to look at about this frequency. Ooh, look at that. There's that amethyst at number 10. Okay. So how can you co-create with your higher self? You actually might even want to think about using amethyst. Amethyst is a beautiful stone. Let's put it together with the message here on bottom. Number 66. All these ascended master double numbers. It's like you're wrapping up one, you're starting another. It's all about, look at this, the alchemy, okay? And this is going to bring in true friendship for you. This is a coil. What I'm getting is a coil. I'm hearing coil. And so this is really going to warm your heart. This is going to expand. I feel like there's a generator here, okay? This magnetite and pyrite, okay, this is making more sense to me. A generator. I want you to think about gridding pyrite and citrine. There's a cleansing that wants to come in for you, but also it's like it wants to generate this new beginning so that you can continue through these activations and stay in balance. This is what I'm getting from this frequency. This is how you can do your frequency, okay? Magnetite pyrite pairs with barley. So don't be drinking beer. I'm just kidding. But maybe you actually need to go out for a good time. I'm getting friends here. This is like the friend zone, okay? And this feels like you need to like let your hair down. You need to do something fun for yourself is what I'm getting here. Okay, what angels want to come forward for you? Yeah, you're getting lots of messages. You're the sleuth, okay? But it's like there's more than just this. It's like you've got all this energy coming in and it feels like you have to receive everything now. Just brain dump and let it come in and then spend some time with your friends. This is the energy I'm getting for you. Okay, look at the number 13. I told you, channeled message, number 13, stellar gateway, the pearl, the wisdom. You're definitely on this quest, okay? Definitely, for sure. Okay, I'm sorry. One card. What? Come on. Are you kidding me? How is this coming up again? This is so crazy. Let's lean into it more. Pile number 2. This is exactly the same exact card that we got for pile number 1. I have been feeling you, pile number 1, like no tomorrow. I am feeling pile number 1, pile number 2. It's like you are the same person. This is an evolution. So look at this. It's the same person, but it's a different perspective. And this is how subtle it is to close one and to step into something new. And it's like, this is something that I'm hearing that you should get used to. So try not to be fully attached to where you are because it's like, keep your heart open. This is just the beginning of where you're going. So I feel like it's in a new initiation. I want to read some more just in case you missed it in pile number 1 or you didn't have pile number 1. Pile number 2. You can call on Archangel Jeremiah and look at that. Again, okay, look at that. I'm going back to the 2 and 4, 4. So now I'm getting back to the beginning here and look at number 24. Okay. And this is all about, oh my gosh, between the two of them, I'm getting a message about 14, which is after the stellar gateway. You are definitely leveling up pile number 2 for sure. This is the Intuit. They are the Inuit. Okay. I want to read more about this. Okay. I read a little bit, but I didn't read everything. So this is Archangel Jeremiah. His name means mercy of God, and his message is to call on me to bring more comfort and clarity into your life. Do not hold on to that which is outdated. I can help you clear your mind and nourish your soul. And what I'm getting here right away as I'm reading this, I'm getting a message that you're bringing in something new. And I resonate with this. And it's like you're ahead of your time. And it's like, don't allow yourself, some of the things that have been around, it's time for them to morph as well. As is happening for one is happening for all. So look at this, 2 piles, we're seeing this expansion, right? We're seeing the difference of the energies pouring in to weight us down and the energies that allow to lift us up. Okay, as we head in this north direction, you beautiful belugas. Okay, this is what I'm feeling here. And so again, in this card, Jeremiah is portrayed as an Inuit elder, which are the ones who actually literally hunt and with so much divine respect use every part of these animals. It's a very sacred tradition. There is a myth in this community that the narwhal is actually a woman, is a human woman, and so they treat the narwhal just as they treat their family, and they're gracious for the nourishment. And this is actually what's really all around your reading here. Okay, I'm in your energy pile number 2, and there's this battle. I'm seeing this battle, and I'm seeing this battle, and it's within you. It's within you, and it's like you need. It's like this vibration. It's not the vibration. It's like you're battling yourself on something. I think you're battling yourself on your own knowings. And it's like I'm getting this information, but I'm not trusting it. And it's like you're meant to understand that you are very wise and very rare. You have this big eye. You're a very big energy, and you're very needed at this time. So be graceful for with yourself, be patient. There's much more unfolding. But it's like what I'm seeing that's happening in my mind's eye is this is all happening as an expansion. So really allow yourself not to battle yourself within is really what's coming forward here. Okay. And just as the northern lights, they change. You can see them. They change based on the atmosphere. It's like this is how your world is. Okay, this is how your world is. We were getting all the northern lights of that guinea pig, right? Remember the guinea pig that we got for you? This is very similar to the energy. Okay, so let's see. I want to pick this up here where we left off. This archangel is exceptionally handy if you're undertaking life review. He can show you how to take an inventory of anything that isn't working, removing any old stuck patterns. And this is what's been coming up, right? And as soon as I'm hearing that, I'm not hearing like a lot of people are focused on, oh, I gotta quit smoking, I've got to eat clean, all these things that I gotta do, I gotta. No, I get to. And let's not just take things away. How about we add something? So how about we take something away and then we add something? This is in balance. Okay. How about we release an experience and then also embrace a new experience? How can we do things in tandem is what's coming up here, my friends. There are going to be times in your lives when you have to face some really hard truths about what you're holding on to, behaviors, people, situations that are not of your best interest. Jeremiah can help you lovingly let go of the old, outdated, outgrown aspects of yourself and our lives with gentle compassion. He can also help you see the hidden blessings in every problems. In every challenge, there is a gift, and that's what's being presented here. Clarity. Okay. And when we're talking about letting go, I'm getting a very strong message. And we actually dealt with this in our class this week too. How can we release how can we release the expectations we have of those around us? So, like for instance, when I say I release my husband's, I release my husband Bob. What I'm doing is I'm releasing the patterns that I expect him to show up in as. And so, what I'm doing is I'm opening my heart even more to allow him to evolve. This is what's really coming up because those of you that chose this, you have an impact on others. And so, how can you hold your heart open and allow them to shift? Wow, this is really beautiful, actually. How can we, the bubble, bubble, boil, and trouble, those who you might see as witches in your life, so to speak, how can we look at them in a different way and allow them to evolve? Okay, as I'm saying this, I'm literally seeing some alchemy in my mind's eye. Okay. I'm also getting that there's some cords that need to be cut. So you can call upon Archangel Michael. Okay. If you need any assistance, please let me know. Yeah. Because I'm getting that some of these cords, some of these attachments, some of these ways that you're viewing, they're holding you back and they're keeping you entangled. And the reason I'm mentioning this is because the Intuit have this reverence. They have this reverence, this loyalty to all in the tribe. And do you have the same reverence for yourself and all in your tribe? 221:44 on the clock. Wow. Message for you, my friends. 22. How can we build a structure that gets us in one so that we can move to the next alignment and get the movement? Whether there's ice or not, the Norwell, they go under the ice, and you're being led to do the same. Okay? I want to go a little further here. Yes, this is talking about the amethyst aura. I am definitely feeling this amethyst. The amethyst aura, the cleanse. This is a cleanser. This is an expansion. Okay? Amethyst was dropped in water to look like wine. It is known as the cleanser. It is all about co creating with your higher self. I'm getting a message that many of you are actually guiding yourselves. Okay? 22244 on the clock. I mean, I cannot make this up. I just happened to notice that. Okay, so here, why is this coming up? At first, the crystal is filled. Okay, I want to talk a little bit here. Sometimes in life, we may be faced with having to make a very difficult choice to walk away from a situation or a relationship we know is no longer serving us. It is during painful endings that you can benefit from harnessing the merciful and tender vibration of Jeremiah. We're talking about addictions, and I will tell you that if you're trying to break some, this is the perfect um, amethyst is the perfect to grid, okay, because it is actually known as the addiction stone. Okay, it literally helps break patterns. This is how it helps you co-create with your higher self. You literally see yourself in the future, and you bring in patterns that help you build towards that. Okay, this is so beautiful. This is what I was feeling for you. This is what you need. This is what's coming up to bring you into balance, to align you to those friends is coming together. I want to finish this for you because it feels important. Be kind to yourself as you embark on this next chapter of your journey, and be kind and gentle as you can in your actions towards anyone you may feel you need to release from your life now. Meaning, I tell my daughter this, what's coming up right away. It's like she's, 9. So it's like we're finding out like we don't all get along. And it's like, you don't need to run up to your friend and break up with them. You just be nice to them and you be kind, but you distance yourself. You stop putting your energy into that relationship. Or you release and you see what comes back because all that is for you will find its way back to you. So don't allow your fears to hold you there, my friends, okay? Allow the northern lights, allow the artwork of the skies to inspire you. Wow, that's really beautiful what's coming up. Try not to make any decisions from a place of rashness or pain. Instead, feel into every individual circumstance, offering forgiveness for the hardship and gratitude for the learning. Know that with every letting go, new seeds are being sown. Remember to have mercy for yourself too. Go forward from this experience with dignity and grace. Okay? So something is bubbling up and it's really giving you a lot of clarity. And right below is that number 13. Wow. Okay? That is just so amazing. And I'm getting, okay, so this is what I'm getting, number 24 and number 13. And I just heard, what's the difference? I just heard, what's the difference? And the difference is, you guessed it, my friends, 11. Okay? So make sure you check out that. How can you be at one with that message? The 111. Check it out. Okay? And really pay attention when those numbers are coming. Okay? So that you can build this structure. You're definitely receiving lots, but look at imbalance. For you, not so much. For you, not so much. For you, not so much. You get to choose. That's the beautiful choice about free will, my friends. Okay? Wow. Gorgeous. Who's your ally? Who's here to help you out with this? Who's here with the number 11? Oh my gosh. Wow. Let's find out. What is here? What are you aligning to? A cleansing, my friends. Another 11. Balancing with this abundance. Allowing this so that you can leap forward. You have an ending here, my friends, and it's like wants to move right away. It wants to move forward right away. Okay? So that's your ally. How can you jump forward? Let's read your little poem so that you can keep this. And this cleansing can come in many different formats. Sing, frog, sing. Call the rains, quench the dryness, cleanse the earth, and then fill me up again. And then fill me up again. How can we get this cleansing so that all this beautiful abundance can go into our cup? Pull back. See what comes for you, my friends. Beautiful messages. Thank you to the divine. Thank you to the angels. That was really, truly, really gorgeous and threaded all throughout. I love it. Okay, let's go to our next pile, which is pile number 3, 22820. God, look at all these twos. All right. I know it's 1 o'clock in the morning, but okay. So I'm getting left center. This is what I'm taking. So 3, 5, 6. This is what happens when Michelle goes late, but you guys can watch it anytime. I'm working again tomorrow. So angel number 356 for number 3. Okay, number 3, I got the color black. I was getting the Atlantean timeline. I literally heard rise. Literally on my paper. Okay, I was feeling this somewhere, and here it is. I wrote cane and can. Okay, Cain and Can, new beginnings. Angel number 356 is an 8 of 14. So there's a shift. How can we be in one with the structure? Okay, I want to write this down. Angel number, because I want to share these with you. And this was angel number 244. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and find out. What are we talking about here? Well, we've got the angel prayers here. Okay, so we're talking about the heart chakra. There's some magic coming in. This is about a collaboration. Okay, so let's shuffle in your energy. Oh, look at that, my beautiful earth angel. Earth angel, earth angel. Won't you be mine, my darling girl? Love you all the time. Angels are here to bless and love you. Thank you, Archangel Shermiel, for removing barriers around my heart. There's an expansion happening. This is this new beginning. And it's like so divine. Yes. Look at that. The lotus blossom. You are rising through the muck. You're seeing things in a different light. Archangel Haniel, back again in a different way, bringing this serenity, this peace. This is what I feel with this Norwal. As you're under the water, it's just you see the light as it filters in. It's like there's just so much inspiration around every corner. Yes, listen to your intuition. What are you hearing? Because these animals, they see with their hearing. They develop a structure based on what they're hearing. Okay? Listen to your inner voice. Your angels are guiding you. So those thoughts that pop in, these are your angels speaking to you. Sometimes it's in your voice, sometimes it's in other voices. When these come in, these thoughts, a lot of people think you auditory hear. Some do, but that's not how it always happens. Look at these messages of love are coming in. Look at these hearts. Okay, I feel this. I actually feel very connected to this heart myself. And I'm getting a message that hearts will find you in the most unique places. Listen to the messages when you see them. This is what's really coming through here. Okay, that was beautiful. All right. Express your creativity. Yeah. What are these insights that are coming in? How can we not only just get them, how can we take action? I'm feeling that it's like there's motion here. Okay. The wind is coming in. It's like it's putting this in the forefront, and it's like you need to grab it and pull it down. Receive. Okay. Wow. Express your inner creator. Yeah, I feel like you're going to see something that's going to come out of the blue, right? What a beautiful structure. Can you see this? I know it's hard to see a little bit. And all this turquoise energy and wonder. The word wonder is coming out. Okay. Yeah. Let's get serious. Archangel Raziel is saying, you have an expansion of your gifts coming. It's time to take some time to learn. You've got a couple archangels that have come up just in the shuffles here. Okay, so this is the shift at hand. How can we get in collaboration? How can we tune in? Look at that. How can we tune in and listen to what our angels are trying to teach us? This is what I'm getting. Do you have a safe room? Okay. Do you have a safe room where you can talk to your angels and guides? Because they want to come in and collaborate. This is what I'm feeling here, most definitely with you. Okay. So how can we, not only your angels, but your ancestors as well? Okay. I'm hearing from. Okay, that's so funny because it's like back to not Project Runway. God, what was it called? With Tyra Banks, and she'd be like, "Ooh, you modeling from head Oh my God, she would have an acronym. I don't know why I can't think of it right now. Now, I'm in your energy. I'm kind of paying attention to your energy. And okay, I'm being shown something. So just a moment as I settle into your energy. I'm seeing this blue energy. Wow. Okay. I'm seeing like this blue energy, and I'm feeling a heart twinge. I'm feeling a heart twinge. Okay. Wow. I'm seeing that there's this energy that wants to be released. It's like keeps trying to come back in, and it's like oh, okay. Your ancestors, the beat of the drum. Dear Father, thank you for co-creating this world with me. There's a blessing coming your way. There's just so many of these huge ancestral healings, literally. And it's going to give you more vision. hmm look at, I was seeing in my mind's eye, I was seeing the spider, and look at how I see it on the forehead. Can you see that? There's going to be an expansion in your trident. Okay, so that means expansion and clarity, vision, focus, especially by the next new moon. Okay, especially by the next new moon, for sure. So you want to set that intention with the next new moon. And I'm getting a message here to step into your authenticity and to not worry about time. Okay, I was seeing an hourglass here. Okay, and this is on the left hand side. So it's like, don't be rushing yourself. Don't be rushing yourself. Don't be timing yourself. Don't limit yourself. Okay, that's the one I was drawn to. It's shown on both sides, but that's the one I was drawn to. Speak your truth. You definitely have something to bring in, my friends. Look at this beautiful balance here. Okay. So we've got the inner power of the divine father. And this is you co creating, bringing the messages down. Do you see? This is the left. This is your feminine energy. And it's like, look at, she's wrapped up in unconditional love. And it's like like she's in tune, right? She's in tune. She's got this vibration in this frequency. And it's like I'm feeling the gods here, right? Speaking your truth. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. And look at this snake on this right arm. Okay. Notice how it's got the three bands, the three portals. This is what I'm talking about. This is that Hydra. So there's a little bit of hold on that masculine energy. We're all going through this, you guys. This is just something I'm trying to explain. And this is where this frequency is coming in. How can you hold a frequency so that you can keep this energy at bay and not let it throw you off? Because this is what freezes. That's very interesting. Okay, look at this card. Do you see her angel wings? It's like easy breezy, beautiful on here on the left hand side. On the right hand side, the wings, they feel like ice daggers, like ice. So there's a little bit of like feeling, I'm hearing grounded, grounded. Okay. And what I mean by that, there's this whole energy. Look at the energy of the left side of the card to the right side of the card. Okay. This is coming up so that you can go inward and work with your angels, guides, and your ancestors, because this is a collective energy is what I'm picking up on. And it's just coming in to show you. The angels just want to show you. Collaborate with the energy. Okay? You've been going through lots of changes. Oh my goodness. Hello, Camberan. Wow. This is something I'm building. This is really beautiful, actually, to me. To cut through the ice, to protect from the ice. There's this jewelry, this alchemy between these jewels here. Okay, this is all alchemy so that you can listen to see with authenticity. Do you see how it's got this blue color? To see with authenticity. And look at these rubies. This is really beautiful, actually. Okay, so that's your angel messages, pile number 3. Okay, that's your first part of the message. Now, look at this. We're going to move into the earth magic, so make sure you keep yourself grounded, which is why that was your first card out. Please take your time to meditate, to, just get quiet. Don't judge yourself, okay? Don't set the time. Don't make it quick. Don't have an agenda. Just allow yourself to be rooted because there's a lot of energies that you're trying to ground right now. Okay, where are we starting? Yeah, we're starting with movement. Something just around the corner. Just around the corner. Okay, so there's this movement. You're feeling it. All right, and it's really important. With the Norwal up this week, you can go. You can dive down undertow. Something trying to pull you down, go. You can go down and you can alchemize that. That's what Archangel Gabriel wants you to know. Speak your truth. Okay? So it's like you can dive into these emotions. I'm feeling the undertow, something grabbing, out of nowhere, just around the corner. And it's like, is it illusionary or something coming to the surface to be released? Let's find out. Let's find out, pile number 5. Oh, no cards. No shuffles. One card. There's a release coming. Okay. Autumn equinox. I want to read this. This always, every time I see this card, I think of foresting. Which is literally going into the woods and allowing the trees to be a tree yourself and to expand in this communal breath with the trees. And they actually help not only do you release bunch of energy, okay, because I'm getting pile number 3, you're receiving a lot of energy. Yeah, rise. It's like levitation is what I this is like there's something, it's like really super connected, okay, with this rise. So I feel like we need to chat a little bit about this. Here we are in the summer. I'm getting a message about the tree and about how the tree grows. And in the autumn, the trees, okay, so the trees grow differently. In the spring, they grow tall. In the summer, they grow wide. In the fall, their leaves, their branches spread. Okay? And as they spread, their roots spread as well. So it's like this mirroring image, right? So as the roots spread, and why is this? So that you can hold on deeper during the winter. You can hold on when the wind comes, when the storm comes. Okay? So this is all coming together in your oracle, but I feel like there's a message here. I'm definitely feeling it, so I want to go ahead and read about it. Okay? Now is the time to let anything in your life fall away that is no longer useful or needed for the emerging expression of who you are. Allow yourself to gradually shed all that has become burdensome and no longer congruent with your soul's purpose. I have to tell you, I love that word congruent. Okay? So conserve your energy by allowing more rest while at the same time making preparations for winter. Look especially at your material possessions and be brutally honest with yourself as you discern which of these can be given away or somehow released. Considering shedding relationships that have served their purpose and no longer viable, I definitely recommend that you go through your Facebook. I recommend you go through your Facebook with a pendulum and ask, is this person of the light? The angels are saying yes. Facebook is one of the fastest ways to invite energies that you do not want. When you accept a friend request, my friends, on Facebook in particular, it's like inviting someone into your house, and that means that they can do anything with your energy, just so you're aware, okay? Just so that you're aware, um, for sure. Okay, consider shedding relationships that have served their purpose, no longer viable, as well as work or a job. Yeah, this is how it's feeling. It's like we're making things simpler, okay? We're simplifying so that we might be going through a change, okay? We might be going through a change, rising into something new, okay? Which is new to you, but I'm hearing your soul is very familiar. Wow. With release comes a sense of being lighter, just like the trees that open bare their nakedness once their leaves have departed and give room for whatever new life is ready to birth following a period of quiet and gestation. So letting go of whatever has outlived its purposefulness and trust that something else will take its place. This is why this movement is happening. This is why something just around the corner is going to come up so that you can decide, do I want to let that go and keep going so that I can find something that aligns more with what I'm looking for? Wow. Beautiful. Thank you for that message. Yeah, because look at what's right underneath the river, the waterfall. So it's like you've got this movement and it's like there's this fear. But look at this is leading to like effort. This is leading to a really beautiful manifestation for you. Let's keep going. I feel like we should keep going. I'm literally got turning it upside down so that things are literally getting more clear. And one more, getting in the ebb and flow of life. Okay. So this is actually, there's a change coming for you. And at first, I feel like it's going to be as you're rising into, there's this rising into this vibration. But look, it's like there's going to be some obstacles. It's not going to be super duper easy, but it's going to be super duper worth it. Okay. Wow. Okay. So that's this. And then we have the 6. Ooh, the Astro. Okay. Ooh. Hello. Message. Did you check in on my last oracle? Did those messages resonate? This is talking about the star of who you are. Okay. And that's by letting go of that spider energy, those subconscious scripts that keep you out of alignment of partnership. Remember, Juno is in between Mars and Saturn. Okay. And it's actually part of a bigger planet that has like been broken apart. And like this remnant is coming back. That's interesting. Do you have a remnant? Is there something that's meant to recapture? Okay. This is the structure coming up here. How can we get in balance with the one? And more than anything, seeing from a queen's view. This is literally is what Juno talks about. Partnership. Seeing things of value for all. Okay. And look at this. Oh, I pre-shuffled and we're only doing one card. Wow. Okay. This is so beautiful. I'm feeling this so much. This Venusian energy, we've been talking about it. Number 21, and then look at number 31. Going backwards. We've got the Norwal here, the counterclockwise. Going backwards, my Atlanteans, so that I'm getting ascended Atlanteans. You're going backwards. Maybe you made many people on the Atlantean timeline made choices at that time that were not of their highest good. But we've had a restructuring of the Earth Star chakra, which comes in as Atlantis for me. And this has a lot to do with this Venusian energy. This has a lot to do not only with you, but with a divine counterpart. This is also related to Noah's Ark, the animals two by two. This is, I'm getting, the 144. I'm getting the ending of this and a new beginning as well. Okay. The ending of the sacrifice made for humanity is what I'm getting. Wow. Collaborating with the one, going full circle. Okay. So it's like here we have the cross. Here we have the cross. We fall into matter. Okay. We fall into the crosses. But it's like, look we rise back up to go full circle. And so we've got some full circle moments. Look at all this gold here. Really, and Venus is the star. I told you at the beginning of this year, Venus is the star of the cosmos. Watch Venus. This is coming up so that you can pay attention to Venus, Mars, and Scorpio. They have a divine, they definitely have a macro version of probably what you're receiving in a micro version at this time. This is how I look at those three. Okay. There's a lot of relationships between Mars, Saturn, and Venus. So keep watch. Look in your chart. This is a great time to understand how are the cosmos coming up. Because look at this. Yeah. As I'm sitting here looking at these flowers, this is on the right-hand side, and this is the vibration. Does she love me? Does she love me not? Does she love me? Does she love me not? So it's really important. Are you talking down because of this vibration we haven't let go of? Because of the shape shifting? Because of the subconscious script? Are we entangled? Wow. Okay. And then look at on this left-hand side, how can we recode these subconscious scripts? How can we not react and instead be intentional? The whole facet here is to end this in balance, not one above the other, but in balance together. Beautiful. I love how deep. And look what's behind that. Saturn, which is in retrograde for the next 5 months. Okay. So what do we get for you guys? We got 3, 5, 6. Balance and align. Balance and align to the messages that we've been talking about here. Look at Saturn in your chart. It's in retrograde. This is an opportunity to heal. Okay, this is talking to me. Oh, the hook. I'm like, this is talking to me. We've talked about this oracle, and I if you haven't heard it, you're gonna want to check it out. Okay, I'll try to remember to put that in here. But the hook, what do you keep grabbing onto, and how can we take that and create a new tapestry? How can we take those threads? How can we remove those cords? Okay, and look at this is literally showing me. I want to show you. You see the symbols? This is the alchemy. See how it's like this is the black and this is the white? So it's like, how do we learn from, how did we fall into the matter? How do we release and rise to see the wisdom of the sacrifice? This is how we bring balance here. 24, 21. Okay, so there's a difference of 3, which is all about balance, and it's letting you know back to the Venus energy. All is in your sacral chakra. I feel the Lemurian timeline has some secrets here for you. Okay? Wow. Thank you to the angels and to the astros. And let's see the energy around you. Okay? So, what's the energy? What is the frequency that you are aspiring for? Look at this. Sapphires. Look at this. Fanning your passion. I'm seeing this blue is a fire within you, and blue is the hottest flame. This is a 9. So this is a healing 9 and prime. Wow. Why am I hearing prime? Okay, I know it's 3 cubed, 3 squared, 3 square, 3 square. Okay, this is actually letting me know 3 square. That's related. I'm getting back to what we did for, I think it was number 2. So number 2 and number 3, the 23, this passion, this reignite. This pairs with eucalyptus, by the way, which spiders do not like. Look at this. And that's those subconscious scripts, okay, that we have on many different many. Look at the center. Look at the center. Are you seeing it? It's like I feel the lion is in the center. Wow. Okay. So when I say that, we have to watch our wounding. Okay. So this goes in the crown chakra and the sacral chakra. And this is what I'm feeling is an expansion. These are the colors actually coming up. How can we learn about this? And this actually pairs with ruby and emerald and black tourmaline and creates a shield for the sacral chakra and for the crown chakra. So it's like there's this breakthrough. I feel there's a breakthrough coming for you. I do. I feel it. Okay, that's the vibrate, that's the frequency, but let's see. Let's see which card is actually coming up. Okay, this is so gorgeous. I literally said the lion. Can I tell you, crassicola pairs with parsley, and you literally use this. Okay, this is a collaboration with integration. All right, collaborating with the integrative process, listening to yourself, but I literally give this to the lion energy, my friends, because in the lion's den, right outside the lion's den, parsley is there and it calms the lion so he doesn't come aggressively based on the wounding. Wow. This is a beautiful synchronicity, okay? And this is in the labors of Hercules, which actually is found in what labor? I feel like it matters. So, where is my notebook? It's right here. Hold on one second. I'm going to chat a little bit more about this. Hold on a second. Yeah, see, I'm familiar with this spider. I'm familiar with this octopus. I'm familiar with this vibration. Very much so. Okay. And I know it's right here. So just hold on one second. Crassicola. Maybe I'll do a short on it. Okay. But this is a beautiful combination. It only goes in a couple places. I can't find it right now. But it goes, I can't remember which labor. There's 12 labors. Okay. Wow, this is really beautiful. So we're talking about the lion. We're talking about competitive. This is the frequency that's coming up for you, pile number 3. This is why it's going to help you to rise. How can we get out of this competition with others and more into collaboration? Okay, that's what's really truly coming up there. How can we collaborate with in here? I'm actually getting how can we collaborate with unconditional love? How can we see? Because you're the shadow walkers, okay? You see things in a different light than others do. And it's about following the steps 8, 9, 8, 9. Okay? Wow. Thank you to the crystals. I love that synergy. I love that synchronicity. Let's see what what the archangels want you to learn. Humility, the journey, letting go of the things that made you feel oppressed, allowing that to alchemize into the golden. Archangel Zachiel to bring you to your mission. Wow, gorgeous. And Archangel Michael on the other side. Okay, look at Archangel Michael's here. And so is this. Now it's so funny because when I first went to go grab it, it's stuck down. Okay. So let's see what these two have a message for you. We'll just read and look at this. Okay. Again, the numbers are speaking. We've got the number 23. We've got the number 13. Going backwards. We're going backwards to discover the spiral. Okay. We're going counterclockwise to go back to discover this. We're being a sleuth. We're gathering the ingredients. Okay. And writing them down. Write them all down. And it's like Archangel Michael's like, and I'm here. You're going to discover a lot of things on your pathway, and you're going to discover what's for you and what's not for you. Wow. Because look at on one side, it's like the violin is playing. There's different vibrations and frequencies. And it's all understanding what actually meshes with you. So beautiful. Art talks to you. I'm feeling an oracle. I feel oracle. Okay. I feel like you are an oracle. I feel like you definitely have something to say, a writer. Okay, I'm also feeling that. So let's start out with, here we go, creativity. Yep, you're a creator for sure. Don't allow doubts to hold you back. You are gifted in inspiration and you can do it. All you have to do is start, begin your creation today. And it's like Archangel Michael's like, you know what? I love this. This is coming together and look at right back on bottom for you. Okay. What I'm loving and what I'm feeling here is the bear energy, which is the queen energy. I'm getting this because I'm getting the colors blue, and yeah, it's because of football. Okay. It's because of football. And what's so funny is it's number 36. Okay. These both add to another. Look at this. You guys, I cannot make this up. This all adds to a number 36. Working with Archangel Michael, I feel he's here to guide you. I feel like he wants to work with you. Okay? He wants to show you the steps to something. And this creation energy, this is a 36, the 26. This is the ending of this wound, this lion wound. Okay? Which makes you feel this lion wound has created the lioness wound, where you feel competitive. This is what we want to fall off. We want to enlighten that. We want to let go of that competition, bringing things into balance so that we can alchemize. The sweetness, I was feeling it. Number 34, Walter Payton, I was feeling it from the Chicago Bears. The sweetness, the stop of the shape shifting, allowing this rebirth process, seeing yourself as the star that you are, this Gryffindor energy. You're a mystic, okay? You're definitely have lots to step into. So don't be afraid. Let's see what Archangel Michael wants to say. And that number 23, he's got a message for you. Okay, he definitely has a message for you. And I definitely feel that he is a new guide for you. Okay? Release your fears. You are safe and protected. If you are in a time when you need a little more courage, know that I am with you, shielding you from any perceived, very important, perceived danger. Back to this card. Are you looking at the wound and that's what you're focusing on? You're going to continue to manifest the wound. How can we look at the healing? And how can we manifest the healing? Okay? This is why they call it the lion's pride. Don't let your pride get in the way. Allow yourself to be guided. Okay? Allow yourself to be guided. Wow. It was really beautiful. And then we have an ally for you. Okay? Yeah, I was feeling this. You feel you've made a sacrifice. Okay? And I'm feeling it too. But it's time for this to end. It's time for you to get in oneness with the healing, to get over this edge, to stop focusing on the wound, the sacrifice. That's what I'm feeling. There's this wound in the paw of the lion, and it keeps him from stepping into his true authenticity. And this is what I'm feeling is happening here. Okay. And in some ways, mm, this wound is forming a little bit of competition. Yeah. Okay. This is the magic, the fox. It's like the fox has many different opportunities. It's not just a one note. Keep your ears open. Okay. This is a heightened time to listen anyway, especially with the narwhal and the frequency of the whales. It's like listen to your sonar. Your angels are guiding you. Archangel Michael is actually guiding you. All right. He is speaking to you. It's like, look it, let go of that sacrifice. Don't put on armor, but know that you are stronger because of it. Know that you are so protected. This is what you need to do is to get in balance with this abundance, that you are worthy, that you are seen. Okay, the armadillo crawls in the desert. And right away I'm thinking of this armadillo cake where they, what is that movie, and they chop off the tail. It's like with Julia Roberts. I don't know what movie it is, but I am just laughing about it. And it's like, how can we get out? And that's that tail. And look at the tail is missing. And it's like the tail is missing. That's what's really interesting here is the picture of this. I'm being told to think of the picture. The picture of this particular narwhal is up at the surface. Okay. So something is coming up to the surface, and it's like it's the tail end of it. It's the tail end of it. And so really pay attention, because what's really a lot different, the narwhals don't have the dorsal fin. So they can easily glide right back down and grab something in the depths, right? Um, this is very interesting. Okay. I haven't really experienced the narwhal, the armadillo. I would like just to read that. Okay, I would like to read about that. Okay, so we've got the number 28. And I like these little poems in here. I think they're always fitting. Okay, let's see. The armadillo. Ooh, it talks about boundaries. Armadillo, armor all my boundaries, teach me my shields, reflect all the hurt, so I will not yield. Wow. Armadillo wears its armor on its back. Its medicine is part of its body. If boundaries of safety are a part of the total being, armadillo can roll into a ball and never be penetrated by the enemies. And Archangel Michael is coming forward and saying, we got you. We got you. So really lean into this wound. Lean into this wound and allow the parsley, this is really interesting because I'm getting a message about, interesting enough, the Israelites, about the Jewish, about Passover. Wow. Okay. Because I'm being reminded that the parsley, and what they do is they salt the parsley, they put it in salt water. So isn't this interesting what I'm talking about? Allowing the wound to be cleansed, allowing it to be dismantled. Stop focusing. It's like whatever you think about, you bring about. If you keep focusing on it, I'm literally seeing, as I'm talking about this with you, I'm literally seeing like some alchemy in my mind's eye. I'm seeing a healing. This is like bringing this to the forefront for you. So thank you, angels, for bringing this to the forefront for whoever is watching this, because your angels brought you here for this message. Okay? Beautiful. Stop focusing on the wound. Focus on the healing. And from there, You will grow and expand. Okay. You will grow and expand in ways that you didn't even know were possible. Wow. Truly beautiful. Okay. Those are your messages. Pile number 3. We've got one more left. 144. 144. Wow. It's late, but that's coming up in a different purpose. I'm not worried about the time. It is a late one, though. And you know what? It's okay. I'm feeling grounded. I was getting a message that many people need these messages. I was also getting a message I needed to do this. Okay. I'm going to take it this way. All right, pile number 4. We've got 5, 2, and 3. What's interesting, though, is I'm seeing 55. Okay? I'm seeing the number 55. I'm going to put them all both down. 55 is a master number. Okay? So I am feeling the master number path here with you. I'm also feeling, this makes sense because this is what I channeled for you. Number 4, the king's energy. You're stepped into his sword. Okay, what I mean here is it's a I wrote new beginning, made a choice after another, made a choice that affects another, and they too are getting a new beginning. You're too close to see the big picture, but there's a huge shift, and the shift is happening within, and it's happening on the outside. So this is very interesting. I feel for sure in this pile 2 different energies. Let's find out. Ground your energy. Always when you see this, it's all about grounding. Okay. So let's go ahead. I'm going to shuffle in your energies. It says no shuffle, and look at that. Right away, we went to the full moon. So there's a completion with the full moon, and that's going to be on bottom. We're going to do one card. What is this completion about? What? Wow. Okay. The trees are very important. They're being centered in. Do you see they're definitely being centered. As we see it in the full moon, we see the trees here, and we also see them here. So completion and release. How it's definitely a message about letting go, for sure. I almost said number 55, but you're number 523. So let's see what the divine wants to talk about here. Okay, again, we're going to shuffle in your energy. Bust out of your cocoon. Yep. Plant where you're being seen. Plant where it's like grow where you're being planted. It's like you've been put in the dirt and it's time to bust out of the cocoon and start this structure, to build this structure. And that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to give you 4 cards. Accept what is dying. Wow. And when we say that, letting go, the leaves falling off, that's what this tree is about. We read it earlier in a different oracle. Okay. So it's like you're releasing something, and you're releasing something so that you can do what? Let go of what's dying. Like, look at accept what is dying. It's like we let go what is dying so that we can put the energy into the roots, into the trunk, so that we can come back even stronger. Beautiful. Go with the flow. What does that mean to go with the flow? And we're talking about the narwhal. They just kind of hang out in the water towards the surface. They've been thought that people thought that they were dead people, okay? Because they just kind of hang out. They don't really understand why they do that, but they just hang out right under the surface. And it's like, and go with the flow. There's this fluidity. I want you to imagine yourself in this bubble. And it's like, just stay centered in your own little bubble. Okay. Don't worry about anything bigger than that right now. Okay? Because it's like it takes enough to accept. Like this is the bravest thing a person can do is to accept. And look at this. This is between you and another. You're not seeing the big picture, okay? You have this new beginning and you think it's something bad on the other side, but you're not aware that things are still unwinding, okay? You're not aware of that. And this is going to be a big blessing for them. So concentrate. I always say create while you wait. Do what you love while this is unwinding. Be who you are. Don't sink into the abyss. I'm hearing don't sink into the abyss. Don't allow the weight. Float. That's why that was coming up about the narwhal. Float. Allow yourself to float on the surface. And I'm getting, okay, this is very interesting. I'm getting this message about salt again, about how salt can hold you up, the vibration, okay, the vibration, and also salt baths are really good at cleansing energies that do not serve you. So if you haven't taken a salt bath, that might be in your near future, okay? How can you just float? How can you begin to explore? This is the structure that's coming up. How can we let go of it's like we can take a horse to water, we can't make him drink. How can we just let that go? Go with the flow, expand, and allow ourselves to float, doing what we love, and begin to explore new things. As you float in the water, you end up in new destinations. How can we get out and take a walk around and see what resonates? Go back in and float back somewhere else. How can we linger through the lazy river? How can we take some time to relax and rejuvenate and see what comes up? This is what's coming forward for you, okay? Busting out of that cocoon, coming out of the dark, allowing yourself to stretch into something new. Transformation is challenging, except what's dying, right? It's like we have to let go of of the cocoon. And it's like as we let go and as we let go and let go and let go and let go, the higher up we rise into this transformation. Be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Don't let the patterns of what was hold you back, okay? Because this is a huge change for you, a huge change. And what I'm seeing, and this is resonating, and this is possibly some change that you just made. And I want to give you a high five because it's like, I feel like you're proud of yourself because you're looking at things in a new light. You're reacting in a way that you haven't before. And this is the testament of the healing that you're doing. So be true to who you are. Be true to what makes you feel good and it allows you to fill your cup. The angels are here. They have some prayers for you. So it's like I feel like they're building you. Yeah, the music is talking. How about the channeled message based on the music that I shared? Have you seen that? Maybe that will resonate. Okay. I feel like there's some more songs coming in Oracle. Oh, I keep forgetting. Okay. So this is about your heart chakra. Yeah. Spirit animals. Okay. Thank you, Animal Kingdom, for blessing my path with love. And what is the narwhal doing for you? And make sure you go back to the beginning message because look at this. It's like, and this is maybe a connection to pile number one. Okay, there's this ancestry, there's this Indian, there's this shaman feel that I have here. I'm feeling a shaman, actually. So the shaman is the one who understands the transformation by the actual death process, by the reformation and the transformation. And this is the King's energy. So this is like not just even the Queen's energy. This is an alignment of the King. This is actually royalty in receiving and putting out divine balance. Okay. And the music's going to guide you to allow you to stay centered. You get soul song. Wow. Okay. Number 3, Archangel Uriel. Shine your light. It's like no matter what you're letting go of, continue to stand strong, stand tall, keep your chin up, and show that light because you are changing the world one step at a time. It is unbelievable the pay it forward moment you give to others when they see you stand strong and stand in your light. Thank you, Uriel, for helping me to share my light with the world. Yeah. And Archangel Uriel likes to bring things to the light. And more importantly, he works a lot with the animal kingdom. And with some of our energies, we started at 144. So this is kind of interesting. So I'm just going to go with the message that's coming through. Archangel Uriel, or Archangel Uriel specifically with his ruby red fire, has recently come to the forefront to allow me to understand that he helps transform what are called tags. Now, I'm going to be honest, this is new information. So you can look into this yourself, but what I'm getting is right away, and I've been getting this with another friend of mine about dogs that they help uh, carry souls that are earthbound. And I get the tags, military. Okay, I'm getting military. And so um, this is all coming up. I'm not sure why. Okay, but I think it's coming up for you to lean into it. Are you military? Are you from a military family? Have you moved around a lot? Do you feel shy? This is like a break. This is like a time for you to shine, to explore. It's like maybe you've moved around so much that you keep things light. Maybe this is the time to really, settle in then. This is the time I'm feeling the Costanza method, which makes me laugh. Do the opposite of everything you've ever done and see what comes forward for you. If you always come out your door, if you always back out of your driveway and always go the same direction and turn the same direction, try turning left instead of right. Okay? Try doing things a little opposite of from where you've been because there's a structure that's emerging here and it's going to allow you to not only step into your power but also to catch your breath is what I'm getting here. To catch your breath, to lighten. Actually, I'm getting your breath is either is your breath shallow? Do you shallow breathe or did you used to? Okay? Because that's coming up here. That's coming up here. I think this is number 4. Healthy choices. Okay, of course, they're stretching and meditating, but they're doing the tree pose. The tree pose. Okay, and that's what came up for you on the Earth Magic. So, how can you be like a tree? How can you stretch towards the clouds? How can you keep your vibration above? Do you know that when trees grow, none of their canopies overlap? How can you allow yourself to grow, but at the same point in time, understand others are doing the same? Okay, there's this pattern underneath here. And there's this concrete, there's this coldness under your feet. Okay, this coldness under your feet. So it's like what I'm feeling is this is that connection with that other side. There's a coldness. It's like you're holding your own vibration, you're stretching and you're rising, you're trying to see things from a different point of view. But at the same point in time, there's this coldness. Okay. And it's like, it's okay. Have the vibration of worrying about where you are and not the other person. Because, like I said, there make choice that affects another and they get a new beginning too. Okay. And the last shuffle before we find out the collaboration. I love it. Last time this came up last, and I saw 32444, just so you know. So look at that. So those numbers have been threaded throughout today's oracle. So leap of faith. How can you have vision? How can you, like, it's like, how can you go with the momentum? Okay. How can you see it and then capture it? Excuse me. Okay. This is what I'm seeing here. How can you concentrate on your vibration and then take a leap of faith? These two cards are connected. Healthy choices and a leap of faith. Healthy choices for you. Okay. Wow. And I was getting what color were we getting here? I don't remember what color number 4 is. I should have wrote that down. I forgot the color. I want to say yellow. So this is really stepping into your power. Yeah. Taking time to breathe. Taking time to breathe. Look at this again. We see this pattern underneath. It's like this is like a duality. It's like you do you, and it's like yes, there's something underneath the surface that's still alchemizing. And are you kidding me? I want you to look really close here. Do you see this narwhal? Wow. Do you see it? Coming from the chair past the feet. Look at the sword. Holy moly. Okay, that just means we need to read that. Okay, I'm just feeling that so much. And it's like, look at holding the clouds in your hand, the things that shift. Thank you, angels. I breathe with ease. See, I was talking about this shallow breathing, and now I'm seeing that you breathe with ease. Wow. Hold on a second. I swear that is so cool. Take time to breathe. 96. All right, let's read about this because it feels important. I cannot even believe that. Look at that again. Do you see it? That is just so crazy to me. The angels have seen that you've been rushing around with chores and hectic schedule. Oh my God, this is so for me. And they see the toll it's been taking on your inner peace. They're encouraging you to take some time out and breathe. It's so important for your well being that you get some rest and allow your energy to catch up with your physical being. When you too have too much going on at once and you feel rushing around, you actually get less done. So slow down your pace, take your time, breathe deeply, enjoy the air around you, and you will complete your tasks. So there's an expansion here for you, pile number 4. Take time to breathe before you start your day and at the end to digest the events of the hours gone by. Oh, so take some time in the morning to breathe and some time before you go to bed to breathe. This is also a great time to kind of go through gratitude with every breath. Wow. I mean, I'm adding that. I'm just getting that insight. So let's see here. Give yourself time and space to review the positive experiences you've had. Oh, same thing. Okay, we're on the same wavelength. When you rush around so much, you see less and you don't enjoy the peace, the happiness, and the blessings. When you take time to breathe and enjoy the beautiful air, you also begin to recognize the divine blessings in the people in your life. You're here to enjoy life, not to rush straight into it. Excuse me, straight through it. So relax and breathe. As you do, you will draw divine angels even closer to your heart. And what I'm hearing here, as you breathe, you send out a vibration to this huge community, this gathering, okay, to your soul group. And it's like, just, I feel that you just will receive. Look at this. It's like holding the clouds, it's like these little wisps, these little insights will just come. So it's like expansion here, and literally like spreading your wings, okay? Spreading your wings and allowing yourself to know that there's going to be others to catch you. This is the message that I'm getting here. Okay, so here's two more cards for you. We just had to look at that. You're going through this transformation. Okay, Archangel Zadkiel. Archangel Zadkiel with the violet flame, and he's letting you know how to release the burden. How to release the burden in a way, how to let go in a way that aligns with your heart. Because sometimes it's hard to accept what's dying. Sometimes it's hard to let things go, knowing that's the best thing for you. And sometimes we release things and we're releasing lower vibrations, but it feels like we're letting go and we're going to lose that person, that energy. But actually, we're just releasing, as we said earlier, we're just releasing, you know, what we saw the potential could be. And we're spreading our wings, right? We're spreading our wings. We're allowing the transformation so that we can instead see and realize something even bigger in that pot of gold. Wow. Trustworthy friends. Okay, that's what I was talking about. That's what that Narwhal, that's what this was pinpointing to me, this coming together, people to lift you up. People, this is what I'm feeling. Like, it's like, take time to breathe. And when you do, it pulls this, it sends you into a frequency and it pulls these people towards you. Okay? It pulls these people towards you. And they understand. Okay? They understand because they're doing pretty much the same thing you are. They're pretty much doing the same thing you are. So let's look at the vibration here. This is such beautiful messages. I always get so surprised how these come through. Ooh. Okay. I'm saying ooh because I'm getting the same message. So we just talked about the structure, okay? We just talked about the structure coming in with the divine oracle. So I want to kind of remind you, accepting what's dying, okay? And do what you love, begin to explore, let things, and it's like, look at, you're really prone right now to coming out with your guns blazing. Okay, so you need to see the magic here. You need to align to the magic of pink smithesite, and it's like there's this duality. There's two choices, and this is what I was saying. Choose the other direction. So choose if you're going in a reactionary, try to react in a different way. Try to make a different choice. Okay? It's kind of interesting because I'm seeing like a polar bear here, and we were seeing the narwhal here. And guess what one of the biggest predators of the narwhal is? The polar bear. So it's like the polar bear with its black skin. How can we not focus on the black skin? This is why we've got Soul Family coming in. It's like you're focusing on just the legs, but you don't see all the gold, all the yellow, all the joy, all the bliss, all the beauty. Okay? And look at this is in collaboration. We're talking about the king energy and how it's going to affect how your vibration, how the choices that you're making to lift up this other person, it affects them, gives them a new beginning, and it creates this synergy for both of you. Wow, this is really beautiful, my friends. Okay? This is what I'm feeling. Watch the gunslinger. Okay, I don't know why it talks to me like that, but it just definitely does. Watch the gunslinger. Okay, watch, watch your tone when you're speaking to people. I was feeling this. Somewhere over the rainbow is your pot of gold. This is the magic why you came here. Collaborate with the shift at hand. There's more happening. It's like a kaleidoscope. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. That's who you are. Wow. That is so gorgeous. And look at what I see here on the outskirts of this labradorite is a frog. How can you leap forward? Labradorite, Labrador. How can you leap forward? Oh my goodness, this is really leading me to this, what I was talking about, the Labrador Sea, the beluga whales, and how their next generations were dying. Okay, and it's like accepting the dying. And by accepting the dying and accepting the truth, they actually created a movement. And this is what I feel is happening with you. And this is the magic that you're meant to hear about this shift and collaborating with it. Movement. This is a kaleidoscope. And I'm just like, you can just twist and you can, like the turning of the wheel, you can change the view. Wow. And how do you do that? With the number 23, multivite. Oh my gosh. Do you know this just came in last week? I was literally just talking about this. This is a new attunement in the Cambaran, and this pairs with sundew. Do you know that sundew are carnivorous plants? Okay. Multivite exclusively, if you were on my Facebook page, this is the picture of the town made of diamonds. And look at that. I was just singing Lucy in the sky of diamonds. 15 million years ago, an asteroid hit the Earth, and this is what's created Moldavite. It's from a certain place in Germany, okay? And this is, look at, I love that this is happening. Look at the number 23. Okay, the number 23, the shift on the other side. This is paralleling. This number is coming up to collaborate with the balance to the shift. Remember, number 523, number 55. Your shift in you creates a shift and a change for somebody else, and it brings them into balance. And the problem is, you only see like the reactionary right now. You don't see what things coming into balance. And this pairs with sundew, which literally captures bugs, the root cause. Wow, this is truly very divine. I feel it's so divine. And look at this pattern. Look at this. I've got the 23, I've got the 52, we've got the 5, and 23. So these numbers are all really speaking, okay? So we've got 5, 5, 5, 5, 2. A double shift, an initiation, and collaboration between the two of you. This is between you and another. And look at, it's like an unfolding. Look at this. This is the kaleidoscope. It's an unfolding. It's like going from the inside and coming out to see the star of who you both are. Your star within you and the star of the person that this affects. This is this king energy. Okay? I'm definitely feeling this. Big time. Big time. Let's see what the angels want you to learn. The angels are all over your reading. Okay? So let's see. The archangels want you to learn about what? About challenge 33. This is literally going back to last week. Okay. This is so gorgeous. You're definitely on the ascended master path. Okay. This is the healing to your divine feminine. This is an upheaval, but being the beacon of light and finding the synergy in between. Okay. I'm feeling the sacred swirl here. I'm feeling the compass, right? And it's like the narwhal, they use their compass as well to go under the ice, to go to places that have never been before, okay? That have never been before. And look at this. We go back to where we started. I actually feel Archangel Haniel is a new guide for you. You're definitely a teacher. You lead others. You lead others. And will so more even after this. Because this is I believe that you're going through an initiation at hand. And it's not easy. It's definitely pulling at your heartstrings. It's definitely very hard. And you can get really wrapped up in it. I'm looking at your energy and I'm seeing like you could definitely get wrapped up into this energy. But at the same point in time, what spirit is showing me is actually, it's like, wow. Actually, spirit is showing me how some of this is kind of illusionary and that there is this energy because I'm seeing this red energy. I'm feeling it, this palpitation, this darker energy. Um, just a moment. I'm being shown something. Wow. Okay. There's this, yeah, this king energy. Okay. And it's like I'm getting this message as I'm seeing this. It's like, again, I'm getting more portals. Okay. But I feel, hold on, I don't feel like this is a portal you have to close. Is this a portal that they're being urged to close? Yeah, this is something opening up and closing it for you. And in a lot of ways, I'm getting a message to the king is God. The king is God, and he is lifting you up. Wow. Wow. Okay, that's for some of you, not all of you. That's what I'm seeing. And it brings you this peace and allows you to lead and be a beacon for others. So who's the angel coming forward? Well, this is the magic. Getting a lot of sevens here. The magic. You made the sacrifice. You've had your arms open. You've been asking source. Okay, this is very deep rooted, my friends. I want to pull this out because I believe it has a very special message for you. Number 7, look at this. So we got number 7, number 8. Number 7, number 8. Following the steps. So let's read messages from both number 7 and number 8. Number 7 is about justice. This is Camille, the one who sees God. Have you acted out of lack of integrity? Are you taking full responsibility for your life? Reveal the true you, and you will see the loving nature of humankind. Okay. So, Camille's eyes of truth can act like a mirror of your own soul. So, there's a deep reflection showing us our shadow side and calling to mind all those parts of ourselves that we might prefer to keep hidden from the world. So, what is rising up? There's this interaction just happened or about to happen between you and another, and it's causing a new beginning for both of you. But on your side, it's developing into a shadow. It's seeing yourself as the sacrifice. I see you like throwing your arms up, like again. But it's like, how can you see a different point of view? How can you put yourself in that other person's point of view? And I'm actually seeing two people in my mind's eye. Okay. Wow. So this is interesting because now I'm seeing another energy, and what I'm seeing is that you're two interconnected. And as you face your shadow, you help alleviate the shadow for the other person, like in the real time. Wow. This is what you don't see. And it's a new, beautiful beginning for both of you. This is somebody close to you, my friends. This weighs on your heart. Ooh, I'm feeling also in my hand, this has a lot to do with that wound. I feel this is with somebody very important. I would say if you're a woman, the man in your life; if you're a man, the woman in your life. Or it could be a son mother relationship, daughter father relationship. It's definitely something close, sister brother. And it's like you're getting to see things from the other side, from their perspective. And I'm not so sure if they are, but it's all about you right now, about you seeing a different perspective and seeing that it's not you being in harm's way. You're the one that can see things from a higher point of view. Okay? And that's why this is coming up. Never seen this before. It's like this cross. It's like an upside down cross. That's interesting. And it's like as he's like at his weapons out, and it's like come out fighting. Remember, watch those guns coming out, and try to see things from a different point of view. It's literally getting the message to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Putting yourself in somebody else's shoes and riding their horse, allowing them to see the journey. Okay, and as I'm in this energy, I'm just going to say it. I feel bees, okay? But they're not friendly bees. Like I'm feeling the sting. Ugh, and I'm feeling really sick to my stomach. Okay, so I'm feeling like there's some energy that's siphoning your power. Let me see. Wow, this is pile number 4. Is this a siphon? Ugh, I can feel it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's like this is this is what you're not seeing. Okay, hold on. Is this is this your energy? No. And in a lot of ways, in a lot of ways with your guns coming out, you're taking others' power away. Yes. Okay. So you're giving others upset stomachs. You're making others feel the sting. Wow. Okay. It's hard to accept this, but we want to evolve. And it's hard to take our perspective. This is what this card says to me. Why me? And it's like, Haniel's like, no, the magic is to allow the peace and to show the vibration to the other side, to know that there's two different perspectives, and to have and to have respect not only for your own perspective but for the other person, because we don't understand what others are going through unless we give them a lift up, unless we get interconnected. I'm hearing literally to be or not to be is the question. Wow. So, Archangel Haniel says the spark of vitality within you is being restored, giving you the courage to express yourself with real grace. Whenever you do it from the heart with great passion. This is the vibration that you want to be in. Okay? Pile number 4. So who's your ally? Who's your ally to maneuver through this? Get that owl coming forward. Third time, 3 piles. Did you get all 3? 1, 2, and 4. If so, triple conversation. I kind of had a feeling that the hawk was going to come, and look at it's the number 2, and there are 2 hawks. Are you hearing the messages? One for you and one for the other. Are you hearing the message of how you might be reacting and how that's affecting somebody else? It's pretty huge. Okay. So the hawk is coming in with a message. Okay. And look at it's related to this dark feminine. So it's like as much as you want to see, and it's like, can you see kind of this anger? So really watch your volatility with those around you. And how it can we this is so unbelievable. Okay, because I shared this in the second oracle about the grouse and about the pattern of the grouse. And I shared the dance. Okay, so if you haven't seen that oracle, we'll plug it in here. The dance between the grouse, the sage. Okay, there's definitely a cleansing going on. Keep yourself rooted. Don't be going at war. Like I was telling you, the gunslinger, like don't get into that. Balance into this new structure and allow the vibration of the 7, the magic that's to come. Okay? Allow that to guide you. The grouse actually literally makes a pattern in the dirt. Yeah, they could fly, but they choose not to be in their air, in their mind. They choose to keep themselves busy, and at the same point in time, this allows them to stay detached. See how this is the coral? It's like you can't do that reaction. There's a pattern. There's a pattern. And it's like you're receiving this divine, the pheasant. This is coming in at such a beautiful time that you can really sink into this information. The birds of a feather stay together. And now I'm also getting a little bit about, okay, the number 9. Okay, look at this. I was getting remember the 2 people, the king energy, and then, which for some reason I'm feeling Gabriel. Did we get Archangel Gabriel? I feel like Archangel Gabriel has a message for you, my friends. Okay. Archangel Gabriel might be a new guide for you. But Archangel Gabriel also comes in, and because I was telling you about the tags of Archangel Uriel on a different one, Archangel, I think that was a different pile. I don't remember if that was you, but Archangel Gabriel comes in to alchemize viruses and imprints. And see, this is what I'm feeling between you and another person. You don't realize what this person has been through. Do you know an imprint is a major trauma? And it's like when you have a major trauma, it's like it blows your whole world apart. And this is what's coming forward for you to understand. Is like you don't know the manifestation of this trauma. Okay? Some of these imprints can really align to energies. It really suck you down into energies that you're just don't even want to deal with. And so as you're thinking about somebody being triggering to you, it's like what has gone on in their life, what kind of patterns have they have, and how can you hold the vibration and how can you lift them up so that you can both get a new beginning. Because in some ways I'm feeling like this is coming back to affect you, but it really has not that much to do with you. It has more with the other person just trying to get through it. And that's what I was feeling here. How can you receive this message and allow this person to ground? And together, 2, 3, 4, these are the steps that create the healing. Wow. The 9 before the 10. So look at that. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Feeling it. And right below that, number 22. Okay. Master builder. Building a structure to lift somebody else up over their obstacle. And this is someone in your family. The beaver moves all these logs and works tirelessly to create a safe structure for their family. Okay, so I'm feeling this energy, my friends. This is definitely talking to me, and it's hard. I know that it's very difficult. So we've been on for a long time. I'm ready to get off. It's late. This has been a super beautiful oracle. I'm so happy that I could do it. Let's see. So many different messages. Let's see. I know some of you are on here. I love it. Can't sleep, right? So late, we'll have to catch in. Let's see. Wow, resonating so deeply. Angel says, hello, and thank you so much for the confirmation. I'm grateful for the clarity. Praise God. Thank you, Father God. Me too. Thank you so much again. Hi, Michelle. I've just woken up, so I will watch the replay. The little that I have heard sounds amazing. What number are you on now? Sorry, I had it down. Diane says, I've got to get up to leave for work. Thank you for these beautiful live readings. You're so point on, giving me confirmation. Oh, Tosh, wow, I've been so nauseated. Yeah, Tasha, if you're still on here, she is. You're amazing, Michelle. Thank you so much. Oh, sleep well. Tasha, I wanted to give you a message, okay, that you can call upon Archangel Michael to sever. I would say probably it's really hard when you're going through it, but I would say every single person has some sort of siphon. um, it's part of a subconscious script, right? It's part of the not feeling worthy. So we give our power away or we feel bad. And it can happen on multiple timelines. When we're talking about the solar plexus, we're talking about mu. That's the elemental. And this is like a very long time ago. And there were patterns that came in, right? So you can call upon Archangel Michael to sever that siphon and to burn it with his blue electric fire and see if that helps you. Okay. But also, you can go down deep because I feel like this is related to a significant other for you, Tosh. Okay. I really feel that. So how can you kind of, when I say that, who's dropping in? Who are you having a very interesting altercation for? And I think it's just because something deep down wants to be healed between you two, probably on a different timeline. So I just thought I would pipe in with that. Beautiful messages. Guess what? I'm going to go ahead and share on the community board tomorrow your angel messages and keep watch for the channeled message. I have a feeling another song is going to come in, so we'll just see. I'm going to head off to bed. Much love. Thank you for your patience. I know tonight was a late one, but it was a fun one. Beautiful messages, so divine. Stay balanced, my friends. We'll talk to you soon.